Yeah, hello. Happy Saturday, everyone. Hold up. Let me turn on the volume a bit so y'all can hear the game audio. And voila. How's it going? What's up, Super Saiyan Man? What's up, Eclipse? How you doing? How you guys doing?
Minasan, ohayo. Time for us to all go to hell together. Yeah.
Yes. Hell called Lostbelt 6. Hey, what up, Demon? How you doing, Moon Man? Finally started to get some life to be back in FGO. Yeah, it's a dry couple of weeks. What's up, Metal Otaku? Listen, I'm here for it, alright? I'll gladly take the break.
I'm not complaining. I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, damn, could we wait for July? But that's because I'm just lazy.
What's up, Fellstar? How you doing?
Hello.
I know as soon as I click this button, it's gonna launch into plot. The plot button. So let me make sure the camera's good. Audio's good. We're good.
Wait, share screen with me, please.
Alright, that is not good.
Yeah, not good. Motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you. Guys, if you hear clapping,
clap along. If you're clapping, clap along.
No,
it's part of the game.
If you want to, you can. I'm trying to kill this
bug. Alright. Let's start though. Let's start my first ROM at home with 3DS. Hey, nice. What's up, Math? What's up, Moogle? Nina! How you doing? Happy Saturday.
And
Including Lostbelt 6 account 1, and I found some videos about it. And the comments spoiling things not fun. But at least you completed it so you don't get spoiled. But yeah, I imagine all the comment sections are like spoiled.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not surprised that he's here. Wow, so we're just starting off with that one.
It was the plot button. As soon as you press it, plot happens. I actually have a coffee with me today because I'm recovering from Korean barbecue. If I put alcohol in my system right now, I'd fall asleep.
We don't have a Merlin.
No, we do not. Biggest Lostbelt 6 spoiler is that it's a Lostbelt. True. Once you know that, it unravels from there. I'll drink later. Hey, coffee buddies! Cheers, Nina. I got black coffee though. Well, I'm supposed to be on a diet. I think the Korean barbecue kind of ruined that today, but still.
We'll call it a cheat day, a momentary cheat day.
Yeah, 'twas but a cheat day.
'Twas but a cheat day.
Coffee gang, coffee gang, coffee gang.
Oh my god, yay, my notes are back.
I get this almond milk cookie butter creamer. Yo, that sounds delicious.
That literally sounds like, yeah. Oh my god, that was like the sexiest sentence that came out of your fingers.
Got this almond milk cookie butter creamer.
Like, baby, it's making me cream. Hello.
Yes, this is the longest main story to date. I think part 1 is as long as like a regular Lostbelt. Part 1 of 3.
Now you know Oni does not remember much about Lostbelt 6.
I don't remember anything about Lostbelt 6.
Exactly, right.
I remember some CGs, but that's about it.
Period.
So you guys bring the DM, please do. Maybe they might have it in my supermarket.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you live in.
I live in bougie area now. They might.
You live with the white people now.
They might have good creamer.
Yeah, right. They actually might have the spicy creamer. Not spicy. The nice creamer. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably remember some of the fights.
Oh, actually, I only remember the last fight.
Well, never mind. I try giving you credit.
Because I don't think any of the fights in Lostbelt 6 were that difficult, famous last words. Except the last fight. The white people are the creamer.
Oh, Moogle, please. Also, hi.
So do you want Merlin or should I?
Yo, I regret not making any tea right before we started.
Ooh, section 9 is the last part of part 1. Yo, we got this. It's only 9 sections. Ignore the amount of arrows each section has.
You know what? I'll let you do Merlin because I know some female character is gonna come.
Alright, then you're Castoria.
Oh, there we go.
What kind of voice does Merlin have? What kind of voice does Merlin have? Good evening. No. Smug cunt.
I mean, that's pretty kind of on the money.
I'm such a nice person. I have a very horrible smug voice, but I will try.
Huh.
Why, hello there. You with the still unknown fate. I trust you can hear me. Or perhaps, hello again, Stargazer, would be more appropriate. Either way, it doesn't really matter. You're here now, and I don't have to be bored out of my mind anymore. So will you hear what I have to say?
Oh, you make me want to play. You make me want to do it.
Listen, you give Castoria a smug voice, even though that's completely obvious over her personality.
Okay, yes. Done.
I suppose it's less what I have to say exactly than it's one of my many songs in the winds carried to me. This is the story of a single future. What became of an island of mystics that was reduced to the land of Fae. For those of you without sin, take your leave now, for here you will find the Queen's bottomless castle. Hey. I'd like to find the Queen's bottomless castle, you know what I mean? They accumulated like rain or ash.
So you think you want to find Top, Sonny? That's kind of sus. It's kind of sus, Sonny.
They disappear like snow or lies. Hey, Jose. Any Zangief Marissa dojins? That is appearing. Our hopes are either upon the shelf or yet in the Queen's hands. But we need only hold out a little longer. In the dawn of the 2000th year, the prophesied child will appear. A child who will bring the Fae folk and the humans together. The child who will save the world. Anakin. Though it be too small for any other to see, the child shall be drawn to the light here as a moth to the flame. Once the child is averted catastrophe in the city of iron and sea of soot, their pilgrimage shall truly begin. Chosen by the staff of selection, the Savior, guarded by travelers from afar, shall reach the throne. The throne shall be claimed by a true king. Take up the bloodied crown. Let the 6 bells ring out like a raging lightning, like a grieving flame. Let them ring out and forge a path for the true king. Let them ring out before the red calamity reaches us, before the black disaster devours us living. Though we may not be the most diligent of folk, we are yet the free descendants of the Fae. Lacking though our wishes be, all we desire is a brighter tomorrow. So what do you think? It takes its sweet time making its point, but you get it, yes? That's just how it is with prophecies. They don't make sense when you first hear them, but once events unfold, you see exactly what they meant. In that sense, they're a lot like curses that fix itself to your back before you knew it was there. Welp, looks like the scary lady found me. This is all I can do for now. The next time I see you will probably be after everything else is said and done. It's a shame I won't be able to help you fight, but I'm hugely relieved I won't have to fear for my life. Alright then. I'll be waiting for you in the confined land. Until next time. Damn, I made him sound more Cheerio than smug, but you know, I'll workshop that. Xian! How you doing, Xian?
Oh, sorry about that. My internet literally just dropped randomly.
Well, you came back just in time because I literally just finished the scene.
Work.
You just missed the entire prophecy. But made no sense.
Oh, cool. I'm pretty sure it's giving Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Pretty much. I'm good. Just got back from baby shower. Hey, nice. I just got back from movie and Korean barbecue, so we're pretty similar. Hear me out, maybe. Think, how would Vincent Price say it for Merlin? I wish I could do Vincent Price's voice.
Who's Vincent Price?
He's the guy who does like a famous horror guy. He has a very distinct voice. He's like,
have I heard it?
He kind of sounds like the guy who I think he did do the Thriller. Did he do the Thriller intro? I think that was Vincent Price, the guy who was like 1,000 years. He does that voice.
Okay.
Yes.
That's cute.
Hey, what about Sal? Nope, you did not miss the summons. I actually got to put up the summon videos. I did summons 2 days ago. Was that a dream?
Was I Xian?
Speaking of Xian, who does Xian's voice? I think that's me.
That's you, yeah.
That was her voice? I think it was just like...
your attempt at sounding feminine?
Yeah.
Yeah, generic cute girl.
Testing. Good morning, everyone. This is Xian. The time is now 7 a.m. I'm very sorry to disturb you all during your precious, quiet, early morning hours. I have an urgent message to relay to all the Novum Caudia staff. There has been a change in the 6th Lostbelt. The emergency situation we predicted is now in progress. Please remain calm and come to the command room as soon as you are able.
Why are you telling me to calm down when there's a blaring alarm in my ear?
Oh crap! Come on, Foe! No, Foe's very quiet. Foe! Hey, what up, Maggie? Hey, what up, Ghost Project? When he has such an amazing range that he forgets how some characters sound like exactly. I have so many feminine voices, it's hard to pin them now. Bosch Kyrielite reporting for duty. What's going on here, Master Senpai? Oh great, it's gonna be one of those cutscenes. Don't bother asking, Sobroni, Kyrielite. She and I both just got here ourselves, so we know as little as you. I don't even see my technical advisor or captain anywhere. The only other ones here are just the unflappable alchemist and...
Good morning, my distinguished colleagues. I see by your healthy complexions that you all slept marvelously last night. Wonderful.
You did Gordy dirty? I did Gordy perfectly.
I'd say this fulfills the first condition. Wouldn't you, Miss Xion?
Yes, I think so. It's very lucky that you are all in such good health right now. Let's see. We have Zoroni and Mosh, the demi-servant, the field op team, Manhwa, the pilot, Tomlin and Kawada, the operators, Octavia, Da Vinci's assistant, Chin, the vehicle mechanic, Cayenne, ooh, I like that one, the munitions and design engineer, Elron, the record keeper, Marcus, the Spiritron engineer,
Oh, Marcus.
and Gordoff, who was just enjoying a heaping plate of pancakes with a rather generous drizzling of honey. I sense not one of you so much as batting an eye at this dire situation. Truly, you're all seasoned veterans. This will make it so much easier to tell you what's going on.
My girl, shut up and just say it.
Yeah. Rah! All for it. I really don't like where this is going, but come on, let's hear it. What is going on already? Does it have something to do with that searing red light flashing more gaudily than I've ever seen it flash before? Is there a fire in the kitchen now or something? Oh no, nothing like that. This is only a tiny planetary crisis that will eradicate us all in about 24 hours if we don't stop it.
Or
Wow, eradication? Well, that's a much bigger deal than I was expecting. Wait, what did you say? You Egyptian knee sock wearer? Well, that's oddly specific.
right.
It felt slightly racist, but okay. It seems very rude to me to boil down people to their nationality, appearance, and or choice of apparel. I agree with that, but please, let's not get sidetracked right now. Director Goroff, Master Senpai, and all the other staff members are still grappling with this news. What exactly do you mean by planetary crisis? I'm sorry, you're right. We don't have a lot of time to spare, so I'll be as forthright as I can. As you know, it's been about 3 weeks since the shocking operation to eliminate Limbo. Oh, that trash Lostbelt. In that time, Novum Caudia has been tuning up the storm border and devising plan of attack for the remaining 6th and 7th Lostbelts. That said, as I've told you all before, I saw no need to infiltrate Britain, the site of the 6th Lostbelt. I've been focusing my efforts on the 7th Lostbelt, where the foreign god is hiding out. Ah, I remember. You said you couldn't leave the 6th Lostbelt to its own devices because... Go on, Soroni, tell her. Because Britain doesn't have a tree of emptiness anymore.
Indeed. The true emptiness that helped establish the British Lostbelt was used to burn down the Tree of Emptiness in Olympus. As further proof, we have not observed any magical energy readings associated with the Tree of Emptiness coming from Britain since then. As such, the British Lostbelt should disappear on its own, much like the Chinese one did, or so we thought.
How crazy it would be is as soon as you start the chapter, a 24-hour countdown starts, and you have 24 hours to beat the entire thing. Otherwise, your game just gets deleted. Right.
I bet girl leaves. Well, we
Yeah.
all die.
Yeah, sorry. 24 hour stream.
And that's the end of a field for me.
It's been a good run, guys.
Right.
Right. The British Lostbelt may still be shrouded in a wall of light, but it's no longer a threat to humanity. At least that was our understanding. Is that not the case? No, it is. We're still keeping it under observation, but we did not consider it a threat. Not until this very moment, anyway. When I was a kid, I would have loved such a suggestion. As an adult, not so much. Exactly. This is the Paper Moon's planetary observation grid, and there are Shiba's predictions. According to this, the British Lostbelt will vanish in about 24 hours. When it does, it will also engulf the rest of the planet like an enormous tsunami. Earth will then crumble under the weight of its own gravity, utterly annihilating the planet. We're not talking about one of the foreign gods' pseudo-black holes. This would well and truly be the end of Earth. So overwrite humanity's current bad ending with a bleached Earth phenomenon with a completely dead end. But why is this happening? That we don't know. Oh, that's you.
That's me.
I see a British person, I just jump at it.
Right. that we don't know. But now that we know what will happen if left unchecked, we can ill afford to simply sit back and twiddle our thumbs. Da Vinci and Captain Nemo are on the storm border as we speak, getting it ready to launch. Up till now, we have been using the shadow border to infiltrate the Lostbelt via void space. But this sudden development has left us without the time we need to prepare. Fortunately, we now have the storm border, which is capable of directly breaching the walls surrounding the Lostbelt. Cannot read today. Excuse me. As a battleship, the storm border is essentially our frontline base. While we'll still be conducting on-site investigations in the Shadow Border. Having a base where we can always resupply will be a tremendous asset. Furthermore, Trismegistus too categorized this phenomenon as a collapse. But one could also call it a trap, or perhaps a pitfall.
A pitfall? Then do you think Britain is going to cave in on itself, or sink underwater?
I'm afraid I can offer no definitive answer until we get there.
Hey, what play, Mashi? How you doing? Also, Azure, how you doing?
Hello, Yamashi. Oh, regardless, I suspect not even the foreign god herself foresaw this turn of events. It's all well and good that Britain will disappear. Indeed, it's only to be expected now that its sheer emptiness is effectively dead. But if that disappearance is going to engulf the entire planet, then it is a matter we must investigate and ultimately resolve. After all, there would be no feasible way to restore Earth to its pre-bleached state if there's no Earth left to restore.
Okay! I'm there with you, but what the hell can we do in 24 hours?
Oh my god.
Yes, I love his voice. And by love, I mean despise.
like they literally were just like, you might as well just put your nails to the chalkboard.
Every day I wake up regretting giving him that voice.
I was like, I need to turn. I was like, let me turn on my headphones.
A lot. As a matter of fact, you see, the 24-hour period is our time frame. But according to Sheba, time moves very differently within the Lostbelt. Ooh, thank you for the hydration, Xion.
Yeah, I'm hydrating with beer.
That was the rest of my water, though. So I gotta get some more. Once inside the British Lostbelt, our time constraint will cease to be a concern. As long as you can resolve this phenomenon while you're in there, we should all be set. That said, time is still definitely not on our side. Which is why we're going to have to call all of Chaldea's staff to board the storm border. And head for Britain as soon as we finish our final safety check. Now once you arrive at its wall of light, you'll use the storm border's dimension-piercing drill to breach it. Make your way into Britain, the 6th Lostbelt. That's all I have to say, and as luck would have it, the shuttle border has just arrived to the dock. I know this mission is being sprung on you very suddenly, but Da Vinci will fill you in with the details aboard the storm border. Be careful out there, everyone. I can't wait to hear what sort of fun hijinks you get up to this time. Ah, aren't you coming too? Sorry, you're right. I did say the entire staff. My bad. I did not phrase that as intended. I thought it would be much too presumptuous to count as a newcomer like myself as a member of Chaldea's staff. Please, don't worry about me. I'm just going to stay here and continue to monitor the 7th Lostbelt. Do your best out there, Sobroni. I promise I'll do the same here. That said, if you all should blow this one, both I and this base will cease to exist in about 24 hours. I'm counting on you more than ever. But I'm not at all worried. I know you'll succeed.
Is this winky face asset new?
I feel like it is. I haven't seen this before.
I mean,
yeah,
it's cute outfit.
We will! Count on it! She's even more chipper than normal. We're gonna unalive another timeline. Alright, but are they gonna try to make me feel bad? Because I feel like this Lostbelt in particular is just filled with shitty people. So, I don't know if they're gonna do the whole, like, don't you feel guilty about killing this Lostbelt thing?
Attention, all crew members. I repeat, attention, all crew members.
Hey, Savior, you're awake. I thought you were gonna go to sleep.
We've arrived at the waters near the British Lostbelt 2 hours after departing the wandering sea, just as we expected. We're currently 200 kilometers north of the Isle of Britain. The wall of light looks to be a dimensional rift, just like the world's end from the sixth singularity.
How do you know if you don't remember? Because I know the characters in this Lostbelt, and they're all shitty characters.
Thanks to Da Vinci and Professor's analysis, we've learned that the rift is the thinnest on the south side. So that is where we'll be headed. And we'll begin the dimensional boring as soon as we arrive. We expect to begin the operation in 45 minutes. All hands remain at your post until further notice.
Can we use bad-mouthing Mike? Who's Mike? Mike and Ike?
We're going to begin the operation as soon as possible, without any breaks. The storm border's a big ship after all, so it can't just slip into void space like the shadow border. But what it can do is use its massive propulsive force and magical energy barriers to withstand the dimensional friction that separates different worlds. Basically, it's a giant drill. What we're going to do is fire the storm border through that wall of light like a bullet. The entry impact will be just as strong as it is for a zero sail, so make sure you're all in a calm state of mind. If you're confused, distraught, or terrified, then your soul might not be able to keep up with your body.
Yes, I'm well aware. You mean that weird sensation where it feels like your chest and head are being stretched out like taffy, right? No need to worry about us, Captain. This isn't our first rodeo. More importantly, we do have a firm plan of action in place, yes? Because I don't even want to think about entering a Lostbelt without a strategy or a goal. Of course we do. Don't worry, Gordy. We know exactly what we have to do. After all, we are always planning on going after the British Lostbelt at some point. Really? You were? But I thought the British Lostbelt was no longer a threat, at least up until today.
Right you are. Nonetheless, we were indeed making plans to explore it well before now. We only have a few bits and pieces of information to work with at the moment. We do know that Beryl Gut remains in the British Lostbelt, and that its king was able to launch an attack on Olympus's Tree of Emptiness. What's more, this king was even able to burn the very Tree of Emptiness that required to sustain the Lostbelt. While it's unclear whether Beryl tricked them into doing so, or if they acted with informed consent, what matters is that they possess enough power to burn a Tree of Emptiness single-handedly. And then there's...
Ron Miniad, right? Yup, a hugely powerful spell akin to divine punishment that was able to reach Olympus all the way from Britain. A mystic that surpassed even Crystalia's ideal magecraft. And that's Ron Miniad, alright. It's a spell devised by not by human hands, but by inner sea of the planet itself. It'll be a powerful weapon against the foreign god, which means it's something we desperately need. The planet's inner sea? What is that? Oh, can anyone but Manure explain this, please? Well, it's basically a paradise of legend. Every mythology's got a kind of promised eternal holy land, right? Utopia, the Garden of Eden, the land of Yangtir, Nanga, and so on. Well, Britain is called Avalon. It's supposed to be another world of paradise that can't be reached by ordinary means. It's also said to lie to the planet, and that's where the souls of the stars go to sleep. Pretty much every clock tower mage has heard of it. I know I called it a legend, but that's not the people who actually see it think of it. There are some people out there who really might be able to get to the planet's inner sea. Hell, the clock towers even got a department exploring it. That said, we're talking about a place that's completely outside human comprehension. Once you get mixed up with something like that, you're practically already lost to a world outside your own. He's getting all the bitches.
It's like your voice, Munir's voice, somehow got better, but worse at the same time. Like better in a worse way. I can't explain it.
It got better in a more evil, like throat cracky way.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Manuel Paza? Are you talking about the underground workshop? There's an ordinary archaeological team with a fancy name. Really, how could anyone take them seriously after they proudly proclaim they found Earth's belly button underneath the clock tower? I may be something of a magecraft elitist, but even I would be too embarrassed to say something like that with a straight face.
If we're quite done with our digression about the Mages Association and the clock tower's inner politics, let's return to the subject at hand, shall we? Now that we know the king of the British Lostbelt controls wrong... Hello?
What happened?
No, how do you say it?
Wrong miniad. I couldn't hear you because somebody blasted throat in my ear. Wrong miniad, yeah. Wrong miniad.
So just the Geo is just silent.
Yeah.
Wrong miniad.
Yeah, don't you love English?
Indeed, the wrong miniad is the very reason why we were already making plans to explore the British. While circumstances have forced us to act sooner than we have hoped, we're always going to pay them a visit eventually.
So then, Master Senpai's mission this time isn't just to investigate the Lostbelt.
Well, we do, of course, also need to prevent the collapse of Trismegistus II warned us about securing wrong yeah, that's gonna be my struggle word.
They're gonna say it a lot, I think.
Wrong miniad is our top priority.
Rongo Bongo.
Rongo Bongo. Rongo Bongo is funny. Rongo Mini Adu is also great.
Wrong miniad word counter.
Rongo pronunciation. Oh my god, y'all are silly. As such, our ultimate goal for this oh no, I do that sentence again. That doesn't even sound British. As such, our ultimate goal for this Lostbelt is to negotiate with its king for it. Oh, I doubt that's gonna go well.
Ah, you mean you want to cut a deal with this Lostbelt's king? Someone capable of essentially firing intercontinental ballistic missiles at will? Yep. Honestly, I think it's a pretty reckless, even for us. I'd love to get my hands on Ron Miniad, too. Take a shot. What's between the Storm Border and the Heroic Spirit System and the Black Barrel? I think we should be able to neutralize the so-called a planet-level threat, like the foreign god, if the circumstances call for it. Shion was adamant that we need a divine construct, though, so here we are.
Well, Mission is an Atlas alchemist. I have no doubt she has something unique in mind. Let's not forget, we wouldn't have the Nautilus or the Storm Border if it weren't for her. So I, for one, am perfectly willing to go along with this plan of hers. Especially if it leads us to acquiring wrong miniad or something equivalent.
Yeah, basically Morgan. Morgan has WMDs. He has weapons of mass destruction. Oh, don't you think you're being just a little overly optimistic here, Holmes? This could be the biggest burden we've asked somebody to bear so far, you know. Goofball, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that.
We'll go eat something. You stupid.
Yeah, you need more than Lay's to function.
Yeah. Maybe I go think I only had chips.
I hope they were at least baked.
You think? No.
Or at least salt and vinegar.
No, Shion, stop saying you have food and tell them to come over. That's not how that works. Wow. What?
How close are you guys?
Wait, yeah, because like doesn't Muga live in the Southwest?
Maybe. I'll take a taco though. Save one for me.
Yeah. Ditto. I love Al Pastor is my favorite.
His voice. There's definitely a lot I have to do.
You'll have to continue this conversation later. We've almost reached the drilling point.
Time to drill.
All hands, return to your posts. Brace for space-time crossing impact.
Oh, right. Sorry, Captain. Okay, I thought he was gonna talk. Damn it. Oh, crap. The wall's right in front of us. Sorry for not paying closer attention, Captain. Ah, all right. I understand. I still don't like it, but at least I got the point of this mission now. Remember, Silverani, this won't be like any of the Lostbelts we've faced so far. Negotiation requires a careful, thoughtful approach. So try to keep your reckless risk-taking to no more than 30% of your usual antics.
Good grief. Seems Gordolf beat me to the punch. As important as this mission may be, it should be within our ability to acquire this weapon. Fortunately, we have both knowledge and time on our side. Did you tell us we didn't have time on our side? So which one is it? Yeah. Regardless of what sort of person we may be dealing with, as long as we take things one step at a time, we're sure to arrive at the truth eventually.
Brony, strapped in and ready.
Good. Professor, start the final safety check. Storm border. Initiate zero coasting. Moogle, no you don't. Triton. Engines 1, 2, and 3 are all green. Space and time difference corrections between storm border and drilling target have been calculated. Da Vinci will protect the ship's armor from the computer room, while the Nemo series focus on maintaining our route.
The computer room just gave us up the all clear, Captain. We're looking at 99.9% chance of success. Hey, Silver, thank you so much for the sub for 35 months. How you doing, Sil?
Already done, Yellow Radio.
Yes, I gotta upload the video probably tomorrow with rolls.
Dimension Pearson battleship storm border. Move out. Prepare to enter the sixth Lostbelt.
That wasn't so bad of a opening chapter prologue.
Right, it could have been much longer.
Mm-hmm. Right, now you can get your tea. I have to also get a drink.
Okay.
A drink.
BRB.
Mm-hmm. How many arrows? That's a lot of arrows. Alright, I gotta get myself a drink, chat. I will be right back. And we'll be here to crash this. Our goal is to it's not gonna happen. Our goal is to get through section 1 of this Lostbelt before the end of the stream. Alright, be right back. I've returned. Sorry, chat. I left you hanging for a little bit. I had to get my drink. There we go. Did I beat Andrew? What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? I got some water so I can actually hydrate for you, Shion. I'm gonna say a dad joke. I wish I was better at dad jokes. Mm.
いらっしゃいマスターくん。マナプリズムと交換？うんうん、用意した甲斐があったな。
Why did I miss a foe?
Hello, I'm back.
Hey.
I'm back. I'm at space.
Are you rolling for the fairies? I rolled for Morgan earlier in the week. I'll probably upload the video tomorrow. Say a dad joke? I don't have any dad jokes. Do you have any dad jokes?
I know you heard this one. Probably everyone. I feel sure I said this before. Shit, what is it? Why shouldn't you take a test in the jungle?
I don't know.
You should know this.
No, I do think I remember dad jokes.
This is Chris. This is literally Chris said this one.
And you think I remember Chris?
Because it's full of cheetahs.
Oh my god! All right.
The Chris on that one, and that tickled the fuck out of me for days. I love a good dad joke. Yes,
I love good dad jokes. I just can't remember any of them. I had an all you can eat takoyaki for one. 70 minutes up. Wait, is it just takoyaki though? You have to make your own takoyaki? Nope, pass.
I mean, are they gonna give us the ingredients?
I'm gonna fuck it up. So.
Hey, remember that one time we made takoyaki and it was so bad?
Yeah, I remember. It was
to be fair, I tried substituting certain things that cannot be substituted.
Oh, by the way, that Korean barbecue place was pretty good that we went to. We have to go there next time.
But you have to make everything yourself, girl. I'm not afraid to cook.
I am. At least when it comes to cooking things that require really delicate touches.
Yes, which is to this day, I'm like, I don't know why in God's planet you would use the joke about being able to do a cook-off with me. I'm just like,
oh no, I can win a cook-off against you as long as we're not cooking fucking takoyaki.
No, you can't, baby. I've only gotten better since you first proposed it. Like, I cook almost weekly now.
It depends what we're cooking. If we're cooking cheeseburgers, I got you beat. If we're cooking, no,
you don't.
Oh yes. If we're cooking steak,
no, you don't. Oh, girl,
chicken or cheeseburgers, you're done. You're gone.
Girl, burgers. I will whoop you. I will whoop you crazy. No, it's because it's the only thing that you can make. Does not mean you can make it better than me.
I can make it better than you.
No, you can't.
You might be able to bake better than me.
And furthermore, it can only we only have to start with ground beef. Yeah, you can't use pre-made patties.
No, I'm using pre-made patties.
No, oh, girl. Okay, so Oni would never be doing anything. He came to be making burgers.
Well, I'm not gonna. That's a waste of time. That's all right. But you have to kill. All right, fine. Yeah, all right. I agree, but you have to kill the cow. You have to kill the cow. You have to kill the cow. You have to kill the cow, skin it, ground it up, and then make the ground beef, and then form it into the shape of a patty.
No, you don't. So it's like you're like, and this is what I mean by Oni can't cook, because that's his version of cooking. He can't even.
That's just. I could do it. I could. It's just a waste of time when you just buy them pre-made.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
All right,
you're
lying.
I think you're lying.
It's just forming a ball out of ground beef. It's not complicated. True.
It's just
Literally, let me cook.
And I know you're not gonna follow all the steps.
Because it's a cooking competition, not a ground beef rolling competition.
My God, when your burger comes out
Perfect.
and just falls apart, I will literally like. I'll do a little chuckle. I won't flat out laugh in your face, but I'll definitely chuckle a bit, like a light chuckle.
All right, good night, demon. See you next time.
Good night, demon. Because
my thing's gonna be perfect, like always. I make banging burgers.
No, I don't expect. Yeah, no. If Oni can't even make a proper burger, I don't expect.
I make perfect burgers, way better burgers than you do. So I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't.
Totally do.
You don't, because I don't think you can make one just from. You can't make one from ground beef. Then that race.
That's a silly standard. Making snowballs much harder than making ground beef. Exactly.
Hey, Oni. It's the standards that literally every fucking chef follows. It's literally the standard that everyone who cooks back.
Really? Then how do they sell prepackaged? Then why do they sell prepackaged? Why do they sell prepackaged?
Start with ground beef.
No, they don't. You don't have to. It doesn't change anything. That's like the least important step of the cooking process.
It's a cooking competition, not a let's order a pre-made food competition.
That's an arbitrary distinction. It's not pre-made. You have to cook it. We're talking about cooking the food. You have to rolling the beef into a shape of a ball is not cooking. That is not cooking. That's just rolling a ball.
And like most people, you have to start off with the ground beef. The fact that you're fighting me this hard on it means you don't know how to do it.
No, it's just stupid.
No way,
I don't want to waste time on it. I just like, here's the patties. Let's cook them like we're supposed to, and we can add seasoning like we're supposed to. The thing that we're measuring is cooking, not rolling ground beef.
Don't give him any hints. That's part of the cooking process.
It's not. It's totally not. The seasoning, how well you're cooking it, whether you're doing both sides, you're cooking it on the inside, is it medium well, medium rare? That is cooking, not I roll the ball of ground beef and I put it on the fucking pan. I win.
Okay. All right, you got it. And this is why that's why I'm confident you probably couldn't beat me unless I was like deathly sick or like I don't know, someone close to me passed there.
Are you gonna hold this standard for pasta too? Do we need to roll our own pasta? We're not allowed to use prepackaged pasta. Oh, whoa! Now suddenly prepackaged is okay.
I mean, one takes 5 minutes to do. One takes literally 5 minutes to do, and the other one is doing pasta.
I don't want to hear from you or chat with this.
That's how I know. And you know what? Bitch, against you, bitch, I would gladly make my own pasta.
All right. I love to see that.
You, I would.
Not moving the poles, preparing the food, preparing the ingredients is not cooking. That's preparing the ingredients.
It is moving the post because making pasta is
your argument is that you need to make it from scratch, from the bottom up. All right, so then
you need to make the burger.
No, it's a cooking competition. Why is this rule not applied to all food?
Making the patties part of the burger.
All right, making the pastas even more. Making the pasta is part of making pasta.
It's just baking.
All right, but by the same logic, if you're making pasta, you would need to roll your pasta. There's no way you can make it so that rolling the patties is necessary, but somehow not rolling the pasta isn't. Either they're both necessary or they're both unnecessary.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Totally the same.
Yeah, and it is true. You have to make your own pasta. And yeah, just to spite you, I would make my own pasta.
Okay. See how that works.
Just to spite you, it would be better than your pasta.
No, it wouldn't.
Just like it'd be better than your
I'd be like, I'm not wasting my time when I'm buying prepackaged pasta.
Okay, so then I just win because you cheated.
No, I didn't cheat. I just used the prepackaged thing that everyone uses because they're not going to waste 17 hours rolling pasta.
No. Either we both do the same thing or you lose.
No, that's your philosophy. You want to do it that way. You think it somehow makes the burger taste better if you roll it yourself.
I'm gonna
do it my way, and you can do it your way. The whole point of a
Only
cooking
the
the whole point of a
teacher,
cooking competition is that we have different cooking methods. You use your cooking method.
Yes, you can. He can.
It's not a false equivalency. We're talking a false
Thing.
equivalency that we talk about like fucking race cars or something. We're talking about food.
No, a false equivalency is saying for literally for taking the
They're exactly They're exactly equivalent. You are saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your argument is literally you need to prepare the food for it to count as cooking. And I say, well, why don't you prepare the pasta? And you go, this is the same thing. So no, they're exactly the same.
They're not exactly.
They're exactly the same. Are you using prepackaged pasta? Oh yes. Okay then. Then prepackaged is fine.
Whatever. Just say you don't know how to cook, and
I know how to cook. I just don't waste my time doing manual labor if I don't have to.
Self-prepare patty. You know what? You're right, Arthane. I totally forgot about that.
Wait. Self-prepared patty using your typically. All right, so then that's advantage for Drew then. So he can use self-prepared. I'll use my pre-made. We'll see.
Sorry. You know, Oni, I'm sorry. I was doubting myself, thinking.
All right, let me try it. Let me try it.
I thought I would need that us to play equal, but I forgot. I'm still a better cook, so I don't need a prepackaged. I can just do it for the ground beef myself.
Go for it.
You're absolutely right. You're right. I will. And
everyone knows the most important part of cooking is the part that doesn't involve the cooking.
And also,
or the seasoning.
Your dad is not going to be the judge. Your dad has the same taste buds, so no.
Who's the judge? Chat.
It could be mommy.
No, mommy. What? She just well, that's not fair.
Why is that? It's your mother.
She has your taste buds.
No. Huh. Interesting. Interesting
What?
No, because you and your dad literally have the same taste in food, but all of a sudden, me and mommy.
I was gonna say have them both be judges.
I say we all go to Oni's house and have Oni and Drew cook for us, and we all judge them. Yes, you guys.
All right, well, it's a blind taste test, but it's a blind taste test because if Chad knew which one was mine, doing it, still need to think.
Oh, right. Yeah, and you know what? We'll do a blind taste test for mommy and Poppy, and then that'll be that.
100%. Was the juice fresh or not? It would taste the same anyways. No, my game crashed. Hold on. God damn it, Samsung. Samsung was like, you're taking too long to read. Crash.
Oh.
Got tired of your tirades. Well, too bad. There's gonna be more.
So Checkered said making pasta requires specialized tools or techniques that honestly isn't worth the extra effort unless you are really good at it. Making your own hamburger patty is much easier and has much more dramatic impact because you control the composition.
You also control the composition if you're making pasta. Like it's the same it's not the same process, but it's the same philosophy. If you're arguing preparing the food is important because it has an impact on the taste, then it has to be the both.
First of all, Tom as a judge, it's like at that point, I'm not gonna add anything to my burger.
It's gonna be unseasoned.
I actually will borrow Oni's prepackaged burger and just cook without seasoning, and then be like, okay, I win. No, and I won't even put it on a bun. I'll just put it wrap it in lettuce.
Who would you rather have as a fairy partner, Feo Ui or Babylon Sith? Which one is Feo Ui? Is that it's not Bargus, right?
No idea. But yeah, I don't know. I think making a fresh burger from ground beef, which does not take as long, I think that'd be a fair competition. There's not much like making the burger. I feel like it's part of making the burger. Like at that point, all you have to do is just fry it on both sides.
It's not to season it. Just fry it at the right temperature.
Oh, I have to make sure it's not burned and put salt and pepper on it. Only I did this while I was crossfaded.
This is
at
why.
your house.
This is why I know my burgers better than yours. But okay. Because you are gonna be like, oh look, I made a patty out of it. I'm gonna throw it in the pan and not care about anything else because I made a patty out of it. And I'm gonna be like, all right, well I'm gonna take my time, make sure it's heated properly, putting the proper seasonings on it, and on the proper measure, and then I will win.
Because I was no shade to you, Oni, because I was making my own burgers since I was like since around the time I met you, honestly.
And no shade to you, but I've probably had 20 times the amount of burgers you've had in your life. So I know well how to cook them at this point and how they should taste.
That's not how that works at all.
That is how it works.
No,
I have a good taste for them.
I've eaten more than you, so I know better than you. Okay, girl. I don't know.
Only lives in Burger Central and hates. I love burgers. What? Who says I hate burgers? Hey, what up, Tenchi? How you doing? I'm curious to see how long you cook
Oni, you had more schnitzel. Oni, you eat more schnitzel than me. I need you to make schnitzel for me then.
Can I make
You've
schnitzel?
eaten it, but
not that much.
Interesting. Interesting.
All right, let's get back to this actual story. Good to hear both of y'all's voices. Hey, same. We've been well. It has been a minute since we've seen you, I think. Hope all's going well with you.
Yeah.
The fairies cherished freedom. The fairies guarded their love. In recompense, the children lost their world.
I need to share.
All right. Oh, did it stop sharing with you because it crashed? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Though it is destroyed over and over again, your Britain will ever prosper. Spring's surprise, summer's quarrel, autumn's joy, and winter's battle. Death piled upon death to stand eternal. Be wary and never forget, no matter how sturdy the walls, the castle's foundation never changes. As the world took new form, the roots aged, and now, unseen and unfelt, the gnawing of the tiniest insects shall bring all to ruin. Who's Jimmy Pesto?
Isn't that from Bob's Burgers?
I've only seen a few episodes of Bob's Burgers. It does sound like a character.
No way.
What happened?
The actor who apparently plays him, who plays Jimmy Pesto, was in the riot. He was in part of the January 6th riots.
Not Jimmy Pesto.
not Jimmy. Not Jimmy Pesto. Wow, that's insane. Et tu, Jimmy. That's wild.
They're moving and getting married. Wow, that's a massive accomplishment. Congrats, Tenchi. Cheers.
Oh my god. Yeah, Jesus.
Cheers indeed. Huh? Was I just sleeping? Yes, you were, and I think you lost consciousness for a moment too. What about all of you? Well, same here. It was kind of a dizzy feeling, I guess. Well, my head's still kind of spacey too. I remember the captain declaring we broken through the wall of light, and then nothing. On a different note, why is it so dark in here now? Captain?
Excuse me. I'm here, thanks. But kinda hard to talk right now. Happy Pride Month, thank you. You too, Captain Nemo. Didn't seem like the only one feeling under the weather at the moment.
Oh please, 4Kids wishes that they had our voice acting.
Right, period. Hello?
The only thing 4Kids has on us is their openings, alright? That's it. When we get our 4Kids collab going, we'll be perfect.
They don't exist anymore.
Nah, damn. That's terrible, but why did this happen? Allow me to explain.
Da Vinci, you okay?
Of course, as you can see, I'm the same chip of Da Vinci as always. It's all because I was synced up to the border in the computer room. While you were out cold, I took care of things inside the ship and then finished analyzing the outside atmosphere. So where should I begin? Probably with why you and Nemo aren't feeling like yourselves, huh?
No, it's alright. The fact that you and Miss Curelight are fine tells me everything I need to know. Think back to the Chinese Lostbelt. The moment we entered Britain, both Nemo and myself felt deeply under the weather. There must be no heroic spirit can function here. Or rather, no heroic spirit extracted from human history. And that, in turn, tells us that human history simply does not exist here. Am I correct?
I should have known you'd figure something out that fast. I just checked the spirit origin graph I transferred to the border, and it was completely shut down. There's not even a fragment of the base needed for the heroic spirits from proper human history to exist here. Now, the Chinese Lost Belt's history had no need for heroic spirits, but I'm guessing heroic spirits simply don't exist in this Lost Belt's history. Now that's why heroic spirits from proper human history like you guys I can't set foot in the Isle of Britain. You're basically being attacked by the entire world, since you never existed here in the first place. Ah, so there's essentially not enough of the foundation for heroic spirits to operate here. Take, say, Robin Hood, for example. He should be able to exist in any Lost Belt, right? He's so vaguely defined that it should only take a single skilled archer existing at some point in history, regardless of what their name might have been, for him to qualify. But now you're saying that even conditions as vague as those who don't exist here in this British Lost Belt? Ah, you got it. That was a great example, Gordy. Thank you, Gordon, for explaining this in layman's terms. Ah, well, you know I have reached a point of my tenure as director where I've actually begun to enjoy reading the reports. How's the air treating you better than it was 2 days ago?
It's... everything looks normal now.
Yeah.
What up, Ozzy?
What's up, Ozzy? I dare say I know even more about the Lost Belt than Sobroni does now. At least on a purely intellectual level. At any rate, I see now, so this history never contained so much as a single skilled archer, eh? How the hell does that even work? These Lost Belt stuff to be around for over 2019 years, yes? So how can they have that much history and not a single historically significant figure? Hey, Ozzy, thank you so much for the resub for 23 months, almost the 2-year subiversary. Cheers. The story is
Thank you
goofy.
for supporting the Nation.
Indeed it is.
We couldn't. Lostbelt or not, any path human history takes must fit within certain definitions. Any manner of human civilization must inevitably pass through a template of particular technological milestones. It's simply not possible for an enemy species to propagate itself for over 10,000 years without its culture and average quality of life meeting certain criteria. And naturally, over the course of that history, people will always branch out to various different occupations. Though their names may differ, they will inevitably be named sword fighters, archers, spear fighters, artisans, soldiers, kings, and detectives. The lack of any such figures even existing here must mean...
I didn't even know Iago had a song in...
Right, yeah.
Just heard before.
Listen, at this point, I'm just letting Wolfhorn tire himself out. Just get all out of the system.
Could that mean there are no humans here?
An excellent insight, Miss Silveroni. Indeed, that would be the simplest explanation. But there are still other possibilities left to explore. I had to do so later.
Hang on. Why are the technical advisor and the Curalite there seemingly unaffected? Then in my case, it's probably because I'm a demi-servant. I do have Galahad's spirit origin, but I'm not actually him, so... Yep, pretty much as for me, I'm technically a homunculus of Leonardo da Vinci, and not the original. That would explain why I'm not affected. Now that said, I'm even more of a Leonardo Reed genius than the original, so this actually might work out to be great.
Then, the only servants who will be of any help in this Lostbelt are you and Marsh.
Seriously? You mean we can't even summon new ones on site?
Since this place rejects any heroic spirits from human history, it seems real unlikely we'll be able to bolster our forces that way. If we want to increase our numbers, our only choice is to ask the people of this Lostbelt for help. But never mind that now. Can you tell us what happened over these last 30 minutes, Da Vinci?
Sure. Right after the Stormwater punched through the wall of light, the whole system went kaput. Every electronic device we had on board shut down, causing the Stormwater to crash. Luckily, a Nemo engineer was able to use the last of her strength to get the one Triton engine back up and running. And that in turn let the Stormwater break away from the island's airspace and make an emergency landing in the ocean to its southwest. And that's where we are now. The generators are still out of commission, so we're running on auxiliary power. So that's why it's so dark. Yes, the situation definitely isn't great, but hey, it's not like we haven't been in tight spots before. In fact, I'd say the fact that we weren't attacked right off the bat and were able to have a leisurely chat like this makes us at least a little lucky.
Oh, so you haven't been attacked? Does this mean the king of this Lostbelt still has yet to notice us?
I can't say for that anything for sure yet, but I think so, especially since we still haven't set foot on the Isle yet. The closer we get to it, the more things on the Stormwater stop working. But the good news is, they only stopped, not broken. I'm guessing here, but if the Stormwater gets enough away from the Isle, I think everything will start working again.
I can't believe it can't even get close to the mysterious island, so to speak, even with the Nautilus at its base. Still, as much as this situation is making me feel like a failure, I can at least that the storm border is definitely intact. One second.
Time.
So, if everything starts working once again. Oh, no. So, if everything starts working again, once we put some distance between ourselves and the Isle, then we'll know we have a secure escape route out of this Lostbelt.
Oh no. Oh, that's not a bad Merrybank sleigh. Lily, Manon, and Kimberly. Well, I'm marrying Manon because she's like a rich, super hot model / celebrity. So I'm marrying her. I actually prefer Kimberly over Lily, so fucking Kimberly and killing Lily. You don't know my picks. You got it wrong. I guarantee it. Did you read this part?
No, I didn't. Now we just have to figure out what comes next. Does a shower border still work, Da Vinci?
Unfortunately, no. We can still use it as a ship to get to the shore, but I'm sure it'd stop working if it made land. So we can't use the shadow border either? Damn! What about the comms then? Will those work on land? Again, I can't say for sure until we try, but given how everything else is behaving, I wouldn't get your hopes up. In the worst case, we may have to rely on more primitive means of communication. How are you with carrier pigeons, Holmes?
Okay. The most interaction I've had with carrier pigeons was when I once unraveled a trick that relied on them. Of course, I can still use them just fine.
I gotcha. Guess that makes me the expert then. Don't worry, I'll handle the written correspondence side of things. Oh, and one more thing. I need to tell you all how much time we have to work with. In its current state, we can keep the storm border powered for about 30 days.
A well, best girl, but also true.
If we really stretch ourselves thin, we can make it last for 50 days before the auxiliary power runs out. So that's our time limit. Once the mission's complete, we'll move the storm border away from the Britain and restart its engines. And as soon as Triton engines are back online and generating a stable supply of magic energy, we'll break back through the Wall of Light and leave the British Lostbelt. And that about sums it up. Sounds good to you, Director Gordoff? Right then. If the storm border can't get near land, then we only have one course of action available. Curiolite will accompany Sobroni as her bodyguard while she infiltrates the Isle of Britain. Once there, the two of them will carefully investigate the area and find the cause of this future collapse observed at Caldia. Circumstances allow, they will also make contact with Lostbelt's king and acquire her own miniad. During this operation, we expect the communication with the storm border to be limited at best. Therefore, I'm empowering the two of them to make their own calls in the field, with the exception that they will return safe, sound, and successful within 45 days. Huh? You're just sending Serenity and Mosh? There's no way we can pull off alone. At least send me or... Yeah, you'd be so much help, Manure. At least send me or Chin. With them. Not that I'm eager to get myself killed out there, because I'm definitely not, but come on. Don't be daft, you fool. You going along would only mean Curiolite needs to worry about keeping two people safe instead of only one. She may be an excellent servant, but she's still only one person. So if we only have one servant to work with, I'm going to make sure that Serenity, to the best of her ability. Director Gordoff. Does that clear you two? Go on then. Repeat your mission's objectives back to me. Yes, sir. My job is to assist the Master Senpai as she investigates this Lostbelt in whatever way I can. Don't worry, Mosh and I will give everything we got. Right, very good. Let's get this mission underway. We only have 45 days to work with, after all. Britain is a big place. If I were you, I'd start by making my way to Oxford and then...
Jerry.
Wait, what?
Sorry,
it was either Jerry or Beth.
First of all, y'all know I'm definitely Beth. And that's not even up for discussion. Jerry, I'm almost insulted.
Drew is Summer.
Wait, which one's that? The daughter?
Yeah.
I'm either Beth or Summer. I'll take either of those two. Jerry, absolutely not.
Odie, if you had to choose a servant to summon to win Grail War for power reasons only, no sex, damn. Who would it be and why? For power reasons only, no sex. I'd probably pick an assassin because I feel like I'd work best with like a sneaky. It would either be an assassin or a caster. Because I either want to play defensively and like hole up somewhere very powerful, and never leave my house. So I think a caster would be good. But if I want to be proactive and actually like stir shit up, which I kind of do, I'd want an assassin. So I'd probably want what's an actual assassin? I think I'd probably be good with like Jack or even just like Cursed Armor Song, like the Sans. I'd probably be good with.
I want Caster Girl.
Wow, of course. Why? No sex, Drew.
I said what I said. Wait, shit. No, Vlad. What am I talking about? Wait. Vlad or...
I would also pick Shutin, but I feel like she would just kill me, so no.
Right, I'm
And
like.
also, I can't have sex
Vlad.
with her, so it's not.
Damn, I'm stuck between Vlad or Caster Girl. Cause I feel like Caster fighting is definitely more my type. Maybe not so much Vlad, because Vlad I would have to be in fucking Romania. Like,
Yeah, I feel like Jack would just be OP for a lot of scenarios. I'm taking Jack.
ありがとうございます、マスター。
Argo with the 36 months. How you doing?
you'd have to play mommy.
I would have to play mom. That's fine. Cheers. How you doing, Argo?
Thank you, Argo. Thank you so much for supporting the GN Nation.
I can play mommy. I can play the mommy.
Yeah.
Just get her to assassinate all the women.
Maybe Achilles even. I do like me some Achilles.
I would also go with Maeve because I feel like Maeve is pretty powerful if you want to just like hang back and like have an army fight for you or something.
Wow. Are you gonna be okay just watching her have sex with her army, knowing that you can't have sex with her?
Good point. Never mind.
the ultimate cuckening.
Yeah, no, forget it. He would 100% betray you. I feel like a lot of servants would betray. That's why I'm picking Jack, because she'd be loyal and she'd be effective. 9 out of 10 servants I feel like would just betray you in a guerrilla war. Media, betrayal. And he's lucky to end up with Chacha. Now, what are you doing, technical advisor? Is there a reason you're packing various items into your rucksack? Oh, you need to ask. I'm going with them, obviously. I didn't I say I would handle the written correspondence? So keep an eye out for my familiar, because that's how I'll be sending you letters from the field. What? Ah, say what? And you'll probably stick by you, treat you respect. Find respect. Are you sure that's the only reason you would pick her? I mean, I'm forbidden from engaging in lewd activities with the servants I summon, apparently, in this scenario. So, but if I weren't, then you'd have a point. Oshino Kodojin, thank you, MD Man. Inkido or Sanzo, would you mind? That'd be effective. I think Sanzo would actually be pretty cool in a war, a real war.
Hello? Hello?
Did you drop?
Yeah, I don't know why it's dropping so much tonight. This is very strange. Very odd.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten a Sanzo summer. I feel like we're definitely gonna get a Sanzo summer, Shiba summer, and there was like another one that we had never gotten a Nightingale summer either.
So, have you seen her outfit? Oh, wait, Summer Sanzo's coming out this year?
No, she has this outfit in her craft essence, I think. And yeah, her outfit's already a bikini.
Well, then give her another one. Hello?
I would kill for Melusine summer, and I feel like she definitely has to get a summer because she's like a favorite of the fan base and of Nasu's. Remember from pragmatic level, Soichiro gave Medea absolutely no advantage. Well, yeah, because she loved him. That's fair. But you're not Soichiro, so she would not give a shit about you. Lit Medea Suzaku and Medusa. What are we talking about? We're kind of mixed conversations. First, we're talking about summer servants. Now we're also talking about whether Medea would betray you in a Grail War. Also, which servant you would summon to a Grail War. What up, Lee Ray? How you doing?
Wait, Medea would betray. Why would Medea betray us? Is that her?
I think she has a high aptitude for betraying you. I just say I'm putting that out there. I think if you summon Medea, there's a likelihood you will be betrayed by Medea.
Why?
Well, first off, she killed her first master in the Gates of the Night. So that's one red mark on her.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Why did she kill him?
Well, in to her defense, he was actively like trying to undermine her and was scared of her and shit.
Oh. Well, no.
It's like a 50-50.
I totally forgot about that part. But yeah, no, me and Medea, we be homies. Hello.
I feel like you would have to have the personality to get along with her. Maybe you'd be homies with her. I don't know.
We totally be. I'd be like, girl, I'm like, listen, let's steal magic. Let's steal the life force of people that we don't like and be the baddest bitches. Period. Hello. You know, I would. So most times in most scenarios, I wouldn't abuse magic just to get what I want. But with Medea, I'd be out of control. No, okay, not too much though, because then I'd probably alert the other man. Like, yeah, I'd probably make a magic trail.
Then you'd get killed by somebody else.
Exactly, right.
That's partially why I don't want to summon a caster, because if I'm summoning a caster, it'd be just like, we're holding up here, we're not making our presence known at all. That's why I'm like, I might as well just go with an assassin. I think I wouldn't get killed by Medea. I'd be like, I wouldn't win with Medea either, but I wouldn't get killed with her. Or at least get killed by her.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, okay, so how do you use your magic to make you powerful and also, I don't know, maybe undermine the entire US government.
Listen, I won't tell everyone I haven't seen magical powers, but there will be signs. Chick-fil-A will be open on Sundays.
Stay in the area where the Grail War is happening. Is that a rule?
That you have to stay in the area? Yeah, I think so. It would be cheating if you could just go to like a different country.
Because maybe I'd be like, Mama, let's go to DC. Let's have a talk with Mitch Connell.
And he would die being caught masturbating to Medea. Bold of you to assume I would do that to Medea Lily. When regular Medea is much more attractive.
Don't preface, you charlatan. You essentially said magic, not miracles. Yes.
I'm waiting for them to open a Chick-fil-A by me. They're opening they've been planning to open a Chick-fil-A by me for like the past 7 months, and it's still in construction.
Yes, I would make Chick-fil-A open on Sundays and then make them not be homophobic anymore. I literally would just start both.
Or would you make them extra homophobic so that the food tastes even better?
Oh man. Oh no, I couldn't. I wouldn't.
It's like a monkey's paw. Like, they get more homophobic, but the more homophobic they are, the better their food tastes.
No, even though I totally believe it's the homophobia that gives it that extra kick. I don't know why. But yeah, I would just go around threatening like very rich, famous, powerful people
within your area, within the area of the war.
Within the area of the war. Just be like, hey, stop doing this bad thing I don't like. Well, what if I don't? my homegirl here. ... That'll be it. And then we're gonna have like cute outfits. Oh my god, I know she's gonna want oh my god, we're gonna have matching outfits. Are they gonna be purple?
I like how you're planning all this, but you're just gonna die the moment you walk out because you're like shopping with a servant and killing important people in your area, making it very well known that you have a servant with you. But if we're in the same Great War, you'd be the first person they sent Jack after.
First of all, no, because Media was doing well enough not getting caught. If anything, it was her teacher's fault.
I feel like with Fate Stay Night in particular, all right, maybe this is a bit of a sidetrack. I feel like if we're comparing Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero, Fate Zero had really competent masters but really underwhelming servants, and Fate Stay Night had really competent servants and really dumb masters. Can we agree on that? Like, I feel like if Media was if you gave anyone from Fate Zero Media, for example, they'd fucking wreck all of the other masters.
Like, hello, the way all I would do, hit people up on Grindr, tell them to come over to my house, charm them to do our bidding. We have spies all throughout the 5 boroughs in no time.
Top 5 servants you'd bang: Ishtar, Nero, Abby, Kagetora, one more, Maeve.
Vlad, Napoleon, Domon, Castergill, and Etha Geronimo.
Ishtar, Space Ishtar, regular Ishtar. I actually prefer regular Ishtar to Space Ishtar. Appearance-wise, at least.
Don't they virtually look the same, just outfits?
They different? Do, but Space or regular Ishtar got that feet game going.
Okay.
Also, our
we love native representation, Jesus. Yes. Period.
Hey, my list was multicultural. I had a Celtic, an American, Japanese / Babylonian.
Asian and white people. Wow, so diverse.
Oh fuck! I forgot about Shuten. Damn. So about May with Shuten.
Oh my gosh! You know what's so funny?
What?
The list. You know, I'm just every time you do something, Oni, I'm just going to like somehow tie it back to like you being gay. Like, you know how they do that on Twitter? Like you're not on Twitter long enough, but that's like, and you can't really tell if the girls are being facetious or not, or being trolls. Like they'll be like we're at this point now where like literally doing anything is gay. Like anything can be tied to being gay, and it's really funny at this point. Like they'll be like, "Ugh, a man carrying takeout. I don't know what kind of man doesn't finish all their food at once." Yeah.
It basically sounds like high school version of what we went through in high school.
Yes, which is a shame considering these are adults, but funny in a good way or a bad way. It's funny in the fact that they're stupid, but bad in this like, this definitely, conversations like these definitely contribute to the continuation of toxic masculinity.
Well, I didn't have any takeout today, so I'm 100% straight. I ate all my food.
But why'd you eat it all? That's I don't know.
Because there was a $15 charge if you didn't.
That was and what was you eating? Just mostly meat?
All meat. That's some onions. I had some onions.
Sus. And you went to movie with men?
Yeah. Which
like I know it's Pride Month, Oni, but come on.
By the way, I didn't get my review, but the new Spider-Man movie, the Across the Spider-Verse, so fucking good. 100, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, A plus. Can't wait for the sequel.
Oh my god.
Definitely go watch it. Best Spider-Man movie ever.
Wait,
Fight me.
Oni,
But
you like the Spider-Man movie?
oh god, are you gonna do this off stream?
I'm just saying, like a movie about a man in a tight skin suit, open his legs, swinging around. Oh, I don't know, girl. I don't know.
Lizzie Spider-Man today, but I slept in. Aw, shame. Shame, it's so good. I'll admit, that does make sense. Alright, you have my permission to go with them, technical advisor.
Okay. I can at least take you to the shore. Take care of them for us, Da Vinci.
Did I see the Penny Parker memes? No, show me. I must see the Penny Parker memes.
Wait, Hokusai melt mole.
Mole. Mole.
What? And big comma. Okay, you like one with very strong personalities, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very strong personalities indeed. Very cool.
Damn, I forgot about Sakabehime. Yeah, she's also up there. There's so many hot women in Fate. Damn it. Ah, here we are. The Isle of Britain at last. Oh, wow. It's so foggy out here. And it's so warm, too.
Settle down. You've already taken out 5 Lostbelts, so another strange land shouldn't be anything new to you.
Nightwolf Horn. See you next
Nightwolf.
time. Cheers. Just bang them all easy. I know. That's my headcanon in Fate Grand Order when we're in Taldia, that Goodall's just banging on all the servants. Oh, well, it is. As a matter of fact, since this is my first time going on an adventure like this, you can't blame me for getting excited. Alright, so here's an important concept we gotta understand, Felix. Da Vinci is Mario's voice. However, as we always say on this channel, every accent becomes Jamaican if you do it long enough. So it's gonna keep slipping. Every accent is gonna slip into Jamaican at a certain point. Especially Drew's.
I'm like, also, I feel like it's also weird when people, and I'm not gonna correct anyone anymore, being like, oh my god, that's a Jamaican accent, even though it's like because like I'm Jamaican American and nothing that only at no point sounds like a real Jamaican to me. Because I know how they actually because I get it how like Americans view Jamaicans, how they talk, like they all think it's Sebastian the Crab.
It's a
the old one and the new the old one and the new one. Even though the new one, the new Sebastian, I love me some David Diggs, but terrible. I'm gonna watch the movie soon, but
Well, yes, everyone's
Anyway.
voice eventually. I think at one point I was doing Masha's voice, and it went from "Hello, senpai" to like "Hey, senpai." It was a really weird transition.
The new one had no soul. The new one didn't sound Caribbean. Like no Korean person would look
no
watch that movie
remake
and be like,
of the Disney
yes.
movies has soul. They're distinctly lacking in soul. Oh my god! Did you hear what they're gonna remake next as a live action?
No way.
Hercules. They're gonna ruin Hercules. I don't want to be here for
They're
that.
also doing Snow White. Is the Snow White Disney? It's not Disney, right?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, she was in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
That's how I know if something's Disney or not.
Yeah, that's what I thought too in my head. I just don't want to say it out loud.
Like, is she in Kingdom Hearts?
Let's see. You said Hercules. All I'm gonna say is, if they don't have them 9 black women in that
100%.
remake,
They have to.
like I'm nope. Just don't even produce it. Just give everybody a refund and take the L and move on. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, we will be watching Mushoku Tensei next season for sure. We'll probably actually be adding it to our live watch too if you're a patron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who do you think is gonna play Herc though? Like who'd be perfect for Herc and Meg?
I wish all the Chris's were younger because I feel like any of them would have been great.
What's his name?
I feel like they're getting
Chris...
to a point where they might be a little old for Hercules. Maybe.
Herc played by Danny DeVito. No, Phil has to be played by Danny DeVito, 100%. Yeah, Chris Evans. I was thinking
Yep. Absolutely.
No, not Chris. Who's Thor? Who plays Thor?
Hemsworth.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth. There we go. But he's a bit too old, I think. Because Herc has to be like youngy, teenagery. Maybe Tom Holland, but Tom Holland's not built, so I don't know.
Yeah, Tom Holland definitely not. No, we need someone like bulky and huge.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ryan Reynolds? Absolutely not. He's definitely too old.
We need someone like young and goofy, nerdy, but also built.
No, okay, we don't have to have young Hercules and then like young.
No, because Herc in the movie is young. He's like just starting out, and he's like kind of goofy and awkward, but just really fucking strong. Nathan Drake.
That was young Herc. Like Tom Holland could be young Herc.
But young Herc the movie is young Herc. I don't think Herc gets older in the movie. Is there a time skip in the movies?
Where he gets like big and buff. I'm talking that's what I'm talking about when he gets buff. I'm talking more his body, less the age.
Holy shit. I would love Samuel L. Jackson as Hades.
Oh wow.
That would actually work.
First, because I saw the H, I thought you said Hercules. I was like, the fuck y'all talking about?
You know, yeah, Herc is still youngish when he's muscled up. He's just bulky.
Yeah, no.
He says the baby face.
I mean, I feel like we need a skinny Herc. Do we need a skinny Herc that goes into the buff Herc?
The buff Herc, yeah.
Maybe that one guy with his face. Oh. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't know how that guy got so hot out of nowhere. I don't know how old he is either. He's like around our age.
I feel like all the Disney stars from those shows are our age-ish. Like what's her face from iCarly?
Like literally, if we just had Chris Evans from when he first did Captain America, he would have been perfect.
Henry Cavill could work as Herc. He's a bit too old though. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, exactly. He's a little too old for that. Not Miranda Cosgrove. What? Hello? I'll find my way. The distance. Wait, JT Austin for Herc?
Will it work? I don't know.
Am I missing something? I'm googling it. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on.
I feel like Katie. Who?
He's a little Twinkie for me, but I guess.
Did Christopher Walken play Hades at some point? I feel like I could. It almost feels like I hear it in my head. So yeah, that is a perfect role for him. Hercules, come back to the underworld. Your father. No, Zac Efron. Anytime I hear Zac Efron, I just think of fucking Death Note now. I hate that.
Wait, was Zac Efron?
I think he was. What? I think he was. Wasn't he light in Death Note?
No.
In the shitty Death Note movie, wasn't he?
No, it was just some random white guy.
Maybe it was like part of the casting by the list or something.
What? I mean, I don't even think that would have changed anything about the movie, even if he wasn't.
No, it definitely wouldn't have. They're gonna make Hercules knowing about the incest. What incest? First off, it's Greek mythology. It's all incest. But secondly, what
Period.
incest?
Right. Also, Efron's, as he got older, he got really hot. Like, I know, random fact, but
That was Nat Wolf. Why do I feel like Zac Efron at some point, like in the rumor mill for Light.
like, and then Zac Efron probably said no because he had sense. He had common sense. Chris Pratt over my dead body. Over my dead
Think
body.
about it. Think about it.
No, I don't want to. And I'm done thinking about it. Thank you so much.
Chris Pratt could be Zeus.
Yeah, he could be Zeus. Sure. Wait, no, I'm not like an old man. Like,
Oh, thanks for the hydration clips.
wasn't Zeus in the movie an old man? Not Michael B. Jordan. Oh my god. I know. Listen, the Disney, the racist would literally self-implode. They cast Michael B. Jordan as Hercules.
Could be Meg. I don't know.
Who could play Meg?
I just feel like pick any generic white brunette and then play Meg.
They make her seem older though.
That's what I mean.
Movie.
Like, she doesn't have to be as young as her. It just like it feels like a very generic look and type. What?
You know, what do you think of Emma Stone?
Sure.
Now you literally think.
I feel like any literally like that's the whole point of Meg. She's supposed to be the every woman. I feel like literally any actress can play Meg.
Jordan is Hades and Michael
Keaton.
Yeah. She already Cruella though. That is true. Even though I feel like it's not like Hercules and the damn pups are gonna cross over Disney worlds.
Actually, you have a good point, Yuo. I feel like if there's any movie Disney's gonna cast, like do an all black cast or something, it would make sense for it to be Hercules because the whole gospel theme behind the music and everything. Like, fuck it, you made the muses black. Might as well make the what?
Speaking of which, I think Vern was complaining in Mementos that I think they're casting a Latina as to play Snow White.
There's a new Snow White coming out?
Yeah, that's one of the first things I said when you told me to guess what they were. When I said Snow White, like I meant Snow White.
Oh.
But to be fair, she's like, from what I saw in the picture, I think I googled it. She's like fairly light skinned. Like, like unless the whole production is gonna be done in Spanish, it's like
I was talking about live action movies, checkered. Imagine the whole movie is done in Spanish. How do you say Snow White in Spanish? How do you say snow in Spanish?
Fuck, that's a great question.
Snow Blanco.
Not Snow Blanco. Nieve?
Blanca Nieves. Actually, that sounds way fucking cooler than Snow White.
Okay, so how about we actually just do it? Yeah. It seems Rachel Zegler is going to
Oh, that sounds like a Spanish name.
Zegler?
Sounds like a European Spanish name.
She's American.
Yeah, but I mean like
Yeah.
Spain Spanish.
See, I know literally nothing about. Oh, she was in West Side Story. That's how I remember her from. That's crazy. Oh, I kind of want to see her in this movie because she did a really good job.
Yeah, Checker just read it or just said it. She was Maria.
Oh, so yeah, no, she's yeah.
She's
black and white. The irony of,
at least we know she could sing then, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, no, she did a great job I playing Maria. I don't understand the irony of Vern complaining about Zegler having this role when he himself is white Latino is very hilarious. Like I just want to sit in that irony just for a little bit.
I was gonna say Eclipse. I don't know. I have to finish watching season 1. I heard because where we left off on Shadow of Eminence, like we dropped halfway through, but then I heard it got really, really good. So I kind of want to finish it. And I guess depending on what the season offers in the winter, we may watch season 2 of that. We'll see. Yeah, I heard it got really good towards the end.
Oh my gosh, she's so young. Oh, I'm a little disgusted. Gross. How she's just now 22. Oh my god. We have to deal with people who were born after 2000, Oni. I can't do this anymore. Even though I feel like at least 2 people in chat are born in past 2000.
I feel like most people in chat are born past 2000. Chat, say me or I if you were born in past 2000.
I think like a lot of people are no judgment, obviously.
Yeah, you'll get auto banned.
Not auto banned. Knights, you were born past 2000? That's wild.
I like how you said no judgment. You're like, what? Immediate judgment.
No, because I thought you were older. I thought you were so much older. Oh my god. You want to get disgusted? You want to feel disgusted?
Go for it.
Knights is, and you know, honestly, this explains a lot of your taste in music, and that's
hey,
not
80s
being
kids.
shady.
Cheers. Mm-hmm.
But Knights is a clean decade younger than us. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, no, because yeah,
a clean decade younger.
Everyone who was born in 2000 is likely to be a decade younger than us.
It's like
Hey, what was real? Yes, I am going to be doing the spotlight on the 4 stars. Don't worry. The next ones are going to be Tristan and Gawain.
Yes, come on 80s. Come on 80s gang.
I like how we're saying come on 80s gang because that means they're older than us, not because we're also born in the 80s.
No, because I want to give them support. Can I honor them?
I'm honoring them. I our elders.
Okay.
They're only a couple years older than us.
I'm not trying to be happy because they're older than us.
We're closer to them than we are to these 2000s youngsters. Mary Bang Slay, Disney, DreamWorks, and Illumination. I don't know. Illumination bought big money with me because of the whole Mario remake, and Illumination's gonna be doing the Zelda. You know, they're working with Nintendo to do a Zelda movie now. So I can't kill Illumination. Honestly, I think DreamWorks is kind of overrated. Killing DreamWorks.
No,
marrying Disney and I'm fucking Illumination.
Things.
Like what? Who did Spider-Verse? Okay, so Sony. None of them. Good Lord, actually going forward to Zelda movie. Yup, by Illumination. Yeah, like Shrek. We're losing Shrek. I'm not gonna show it to you. We're losing Shrek.
What? Don't do Shrek like that. Hello.
Donkey.
Shrek like that.
Donkey.
Is it Toy Story?
Toy Story 1 was good, but it's not like it's not as much of my childhood as Hercules was.
The Prince of Egypt.
Okay, that's the one good one. All right, I love the Prince of Egypt. Fine, fair enough. But still, what have they done lately?
I'm trying. I want to see like their older works, and they're just like not letting me do that. Okay,
Puss in Boots. I didn't see Puss in Boots 2.
Mind you, I'm not someone who like watch his kids movies like at all. So
Mm.
do we like Did anyone here like Kung Fu Panda? Because they did that.
I did like Kung Fu Panda.
They did Madagascar.
Night
Madagascar
Shion.
Madagascar was actually pretty funny.
I haven't seen Madagascar. Oh, thank you, MD Mad. Which channel?
Dragon
Was in memes.
the B movie.
Oh, Chicken Run. I hated Chicken Run.
You hated Chicken Run?
Yeah.
I don't understand you. They did Prince of Egypt. They did Ants. Oh my god. Ants is... Yo, who remembers Ants? That movie
I remember Ants.
That movie was so underrated. That's the definition of underrated.
I feel like that was... Because that and A Bug's Life came out around the same time. And I feel like Ants was just like the edgy teen version of A Bug's Life.
It was. And it was iconic. That Ants was wild. Ants was a good movie. So,
I will say I don't remember anything about Bug's Life, but I do remember Ants is fucking crazy. He was like a coup and our army of ants fighting. It was crazy.
Yeah, and then they did DreamWorks did El Dorado and Chicken Run and what else is that track?
I do like El Dorado. Did they do Atlantis? Who was Atlantis? I think that was Disney.
Yeah, I think that was Disney too. Damn. Oh. It's like, man, I mean, I can't speak for DreamWorks, like their older stuff, but yeah, I mean, I can only speak for their older stuff, not none of their younger stuff. I don't know. Did y'all guys fuck with the DreamWorks movies that came out after the ones I just mentioned that I've seen? Not someone said Ants and someone said Gantz.
Yeah, Gantz.
Them ants look freaky. They were freaky.
Yeah, they had a really weird design.
That kind of somehow added to the movie. Thing is, by now I've seen more bad Disney movies than good Disney movies. Ooh.
Only if you're looking at their recent stuff. That's why I stopped watching recent Disney movies. I feel like in the old days Disney,
like I said, I don't really watch children's films anymore.
Well, you know, Disney's also Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying in general. Like I feel like in the old days, Disney, anytime Disney used to come out with a movie, it used to be a banger. Like, oh, new Disney movie drop, Lion King. New Disney movie drop, Hercules. New Disney movie drop, Little Mermaid. Like there were solid bangers.
Literally the 90s. Literally when we were.
I know, but nowadays it's like every other month there's a new Disney movie coming out, and you have to like wade through like a pile of average shit to like find the one diamond in the Disney dog pile.
I liked Soul, I think.
Yeah, that's the one diamond that's surrounded by like 30 average movies.
I don't know about the average movies, so like I literally like that's why I'm just like that Maybank Slay, that one's hard for me because it's based on
all the live action movies that they're doing of the Disney remakes are bad.
I don't count those.
Those are Disney movies.
Oh yeah, they are. Which I never seen them. So
I'd say a lot of the stuff post Infinity War, like Endgame and Infinity War, Marvel movies, pretty lackluster. Except for the every now and then you have a Doctor Strange 2 or a Black Panther, but for the most part, they're all underwhelming.
Wait, hold on. The Spider-Man movie was underwhelming.
No, that's one of the good ones. Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange. Those were good, but
what was it called? Was it Shang-Chi?
That was good, but like Ant-Man, I
didn't watch Ant-Man.
Exactly.
But I never saw the first one.
Me either, or the second one, because they're very average.
You can't judge it if you never saw it.
I don't need to see it to judge it.
I mean, everyone did say it was medium.
Yeah. Ooh, the Three Caballeros.
we said you know I we know you said we've named the majority of them of the Marvel movies at this point of the recent ones, and you said that you like them, so I don't understand.
Hold
Please
on.
give me cock.
Marvel
Please give me cock.
movies
I want a cock.
in
Do
order.
you have cock?
List of Marvel movies. Let me go if I can find like a Wikipedia list. List of Marvel movies. Okay, let's see here. List of Marvel movies. We're talking about post Infinity War. Where is post Infinity War?
There we go.
Ned Argo, thanks for stopping by. Captain Marvel. Meh. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Have
Meh.
you watched Captain Marvel?
I didn't watch.
I said
Captain
Megan.
Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Have you watched Captain Marvel?
No, but it's meh.
Stop saying meh.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Meh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Spider-Man, good. Black Widow. Blah. Shang-Chi, good. Eternals. The Eternals. Blah.
The Eternals were alright. The Eternals were. I don't know.
Spider-Man No Way Home, good. Doctor Strange, good. Thor: Love and Thunder. Black Panther, good. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Blah. Guardians of the Galaxy. It's alright, I guess. I didn't see it.
Okay. All these movies. Blah. Did you see them all? No, but blah. Girl, shut up. Like,
I'm going by general consensus.
Okay, well, I have a brain, so...
Oh, we're getting a Blade movie. I didn't know that. Oh, shit. That's nice. Alright, Drew, then you can only judge movies you've seen.
Yes! Judging movies. You can only...
I don't want to hear you talk shit about anything you haven't seen. Like Blade 4? No, I think it's like a Blade remake.
I normally don't talk. Notice how I said I don't know how any of these movies are. I like to tell you how other people felt about them. I don't know about Ant-Man. I won't say anything about Ant-Man. All I said about the Ant-Man is that people on Twitter said it was mid.
Of Marvel TV shows. I have not watched any of the Marvel TV shows, although I did hear the WandaVision one was good and Loki was good.
WandaVision was fun. Wait, which other one you said?
Loki.
Loki one was really good. I like She-Hulk. I just think a lot of people were just like, how dare they make this woman-forward show? Blech.
I thought Blade guy was like, yeah, Blade. I forget his name now. Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes. He is definitely not going to be Blade in the new one.
Yeah, homie's like almost 60,
and also he's like banned in like all of Hollywood. It says Blade 2024. I don't know if they announced casting yet for it.
Drew, can you tell me what the point of that twerking scene was? What twerking scene?
In She-Hulk.
I don't know. I don't even remember that twerking scene.
How convenient.
I don't know. They put Meg Thee Stallion in it, and they said act a mess. I don't even think it was like a real part of. It wasn't even a real part of the series. I think it was like a post-credit shenanigans. Like, because I too was looking for it, and I was like, I can't find it, and then. Excuse me.
Most controversial part of the show, Andrew doesn't remember.
They told Banner he couldn't understand her problems, and Banner Hulk literally tried to commit. Oh. Okay. Well, yes, she's liable to say stupid things. Like,
you wouldn't understand.
Oh no, she's human and having an irrational thought process to becoming a fucking Hulk. How dare she not act irrational 100% of the time? I'm sure every hero in the Marvels has completely been smart, completely rational.
Yeah, Tony Stark, my hero, Tony Stark.
Never said anything stupid.
Tony
ever.
Stark. Hulk, everyone I love that She-Hulk. I was catcalled in my life.
She was an asshole 98% of the time. She was. That's because everyone kept trying to make her into a superhero, which she didn't want to be. Imagine Oni
I see the
if
issue
all
here.
the time. Imagine every time Oni if all you wanted to do, like you just happened to be born with like the skills of a ninja, and the U.S. government just wants you to be a trained assassin to kill people, and all you want to do is just live out your normal life. That's literally what's happening to her this entire series. She's just like, I don't want to be this figure, and everyone's like, no, you must be this figure. And then also half the show was about people who want, to fuck her, which, let's be honest, that would include, if she existed, that'd be like half this chat.
In Hulk form or not Hulk form?
They wanted specifically the Hulk form, which of course gave her a complex.
A good complex or a bad complex? I feel like
Bad complex, because they're like, oh, so they only want, literally, I felt so, there's one scene where he was just like, yeah, I only want to fuck you just because you're Hulk. Like, that literally happened, and I'm just like, damn, that sucks.
I mean, she is a Hulk. I don't know. It's still part of her. I'd be like, okay, Hulk transform. It's understandable.
I mean, she wanted it.
I assume when Bruce Banner is fucking, they also want to fuck the Hulk because he probably has like a gigantic penis, or at least a bigger penis than he does as Bruce Banner.
I mean, the difference is,
like, who wants to fuck an average person when you be fucking a Hulk? I feel like that's just common sense.
maybe she just wants to get fucked as a normal person.
Too bad she's a Hulk.
He literally, no, like,
you,
literally the moment she, like, turned into normal her, he was just like, ugh, what is this? Like,
what if he gets smaller as the Hulk?
not Hulk with a micro peen.
I feel like the Hulk if we're doing a body proportion size thing, the Hulk with a micro penis is still probably like bigger than the average person, just based on his body mass. Like a micro penis for someone of that size would be like 6 inches or 7 inches.
Like, this show had some salient discussion of the moral implications of folks that can change shape. Yeah, like, because Bruce doesn't have those problems, because Bruce is just like, F all of that. I'm just gonna hide from people at all points. Because, God forbid I just turn into the Hulk and lose control. And she's like, she wants to just continue to be a lawyer. she really just likes being a lawyer. She's like, I just want to be a lawyer. And everyone's like, no, you have to be like, even her, literally, she lost her job because it's her being She-Hulk, and then she got hired basically as like a superhero stampede. Like, it was literally, this company said, oh my god, look at us, we have a superhero who's a lawyer. So it's like, her whole identity was just reduced to something that she just found out about herself 5 seconds ago. So yeah, no, I feel like the show did a pretty good job with her, like, making adjustments to that in terms of like her career, her life in general. Seeing spoilers. Spoilers for a show that came out over a year ago. Seeing Daredevil in it was wild.
I mean, he's also a lawyer, so it makes sense.
Yes, exactly, and that was really cool. And also, he was Yo, he is so hot. He is so hot. The Daredevil dude is so hot. Like
I forget who plays him.
I forget his name too, but guess what? I don't remember. I don't forget his face. Don't forget his face. The Cox. Oh, not the Cox. I think that's his last name.
Cox.
Yeah. I'm just like, yo, he is so. Charlie Cox. Okay. And then he's also British.
I mean, with a name like Charlie Cox, yeah, you have to be British.
There are plenty of people and porn stars who are American with the last name Cox. Thank you very much.
By the way, I think one of the parts where you were dropped and you didn't hear me talking in the beginning of the stream, there's something about the prophecy, and Merlin was like, blah blah blah, black disaster, and my immediate thought was like, damn, that's a good porn title, like porn name. The Black Disaster.
Don't ever do porn.
What? That'd be a sick porn name.
No one wants to work with someone. The Black Disaster. That doesn't sound like sexy. That sounds scary. Like that sounds like you're.
That's like,
that
yeah,
like
that's the thing. It's like scary sexy.
No, it's just scary. It's just scary weird. What would your porn name be? No, it would apparently be the Black Disaster.
No, it wouldn't be the Black Disaster. I'm just thinking about.
Why you love it so much? So
I'm not dark enough for my name to be the Black Disaster. I'm too light skinned. It would only work if I was like really black.
Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna unpack that. That was a little colorist as fuck. Oh, he has to be a freaking tar baby just for it to be the Black Disaster. That's what you sound like right now.
It's a name that only works if your skin tone really reflects that name.
So they're scary because they're black?
At best, I could be the caramel cyclone, but that doesn't sound as intimidating.
Okay, so we're officially canning Black Disaster name because only all the things that Oni's implying are incredibly problematic and racist. So
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Racist, so no, canning I'm Black Disaster. Why? Because I'm dangerous. Why? Because I'm black. What?
I didn't say anything about it.
You might as well call it. You might as well just have a black person call himself the Black Plague. Like you might as well.
The Black Plague is a really sick name, though. That's actually a pretty sick name.
Not porn and most other things. Just be black magic. Why? Yeah. Why couldn't it have been Black Magic?
Black Magic is cool too, but not as cool as Black Plague or Black Disaster.
And none of these are cool for porn, and they are incredibly problematic names.
No, you just said that it has black in the front. I mean, F4. Well, I haven't even given my porn name yet. My porn name would be like
I'd hate to know what your name would be. You would come up with Black Disaster. What's yours? The porch monkey? Like I don't.
No, it'd probably be some nerdy shit. It'd be like Darth Dick. I don't know.
Darth Dick.
I want it to be something nerdy and cool.
That is definitely nerdy.
The FBI suspect.
Oh my god. The FBI suspect is wild. Oni sins.
Maybe I'll just keep it all sober Oni. Maintain the fan base.
It definitely can't be sober Oni. It definitely cannot be sober Oni.
Why not?
One, I don't
Sober
want people
sins.
budging in. I don't want people coming in here making fun of why I assume it's going to be your failed porn career. And then two, that thing doesn't sound sexy.
That's interesting. All right, define a failed porn career. Like,
very few people hire you. Like that's like
I feel like there's so much porn you can't have, like there's no such thing as not enough people hired. Like you could be someone off the street and get like an extra role in porn.
like not having sex with them. Yes, being in the background. Just
Listen, have you
not
seen?
make the talent.
I've seen it. I've seen enough JVs to know that they'll take anybody. They'll take literally anybody. They'll be like, "You have a penis? Get in here."
You're right. They do. Damn. I do something like that. Only getting paid to be the cut. Oh my god. Oh no! Don't say that. Don't put that out into the universe.
Yeah, how dare you?
Because it fits so well in my.
Wow,
like,
Drew's such a mean person. Drew's hating. Drew is hating.
I don't want that for you. I'm just saying it fits a little too well.
Drew is hating.
If it's like optically speaking. like I can imagine like you getting mad and like I don't know, like kind of almost cartoony voice. Like when something happens to you in a game, you're like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, Drew, you can be Jamaican bacon. If I'm gonna be fucking in the cuck role, you are gonna be in the stereotypical black Jamaican guy role.
No.
And they're gonna make you do the Jamaican accent. They're like, you're gonna come in talking Jamaican and be like, "No, do the voice like this, man," and then you're gonna do that voice.
So basically, I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be Yardy Styles.
And you're gonna have a.
Y'all don't know who he is, but basically he is. Yardy Styles is a Jamaican. He does OnlyFans. He's an adult. He's an adult actor, and yeah, he's very, very, very Jamaican me crazy.
Jamaican me crazy.
Drew, don't you like watching Great Role for You? I mean,
Drew totally drove people marrying you a Jamaican voice by adding an Australian voice instead. Or mate, I'm the Jamaican dream.
I'm Jamaican bacon. Jamaican bacon is hilarious. Jamaican me crazy.
Did I play Live P yet? No, what's Live P?
Jamaican me crazy.
Damn. That is a pretty good name. Jamaican me crazy.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna spell out the word Jamaican. I'm just gonna put J McCrazy.
J McCrazy.
J McCrazy.
Doesn't really have anything to do with porn though. There's no like dick pun.
Either does Black Disaster. So shut up. Shut up.
No, it has like the perfect like ring to it.
And they screamed
like,
that one.
Why do they call you the Black Disaster? Because they're gonna need a medical team after I'm done with you.
Oh shit. Alright, fun's over. Guess have to pick and voice for Oberon.
Oh fuck. I didn't realize that was Oberon.
Right. I was like, I'll probably be Oberon.
Alright.
He sounds very
I imagine he talks a lot.
artsy.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I end up being the villain that talks a lot anyway. That's what happens.
Dude, Jamaican. He's a Jamaican man. It's me, Oberon. I run things here in Britain.
Make Oberon to make him sound a little nasally. I want nasally. Like Like this? Is this nasally?
That's pretty easily.
Uh, Wait, let me try. Uh oh. Should I make it like wait with the voice?
Are you gonna try to challenge my what's his name, Minois voice?
You what?
It's gonna be similar to my Minois voice.
Your Minois?
Yeah. Oh, the guy goes like this.
I mean, in terms of how gross it sounds.
Yes.
Yeah, I will try. I can only try.
Nighttime. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.
Oh, I thought I might arrive early. Huh? It's because I took my sweet time? Well, you can't blame me for that. Girl, I don't know who Dr. Claw is.
Oh, that's the guy from
Inspector
Inspector
Gadget?
Gadget. Yeah.
I don't remember how that.
I'll
I'm
catch
taking-
you next time. Catch it.
Oh no, I'm doing nasally voice. I already like this. You got my very first guest. Totally right to look for your best for guests. Besides, I say this girl and her companions made a pretty big mistake too. I mean, no one in her right mind would ever think to go into the Nameless Woods without any protection. I guess this just goes to show how brave this Master of Chaldea really is. Don't you think, Blanca? Huh? Are you gonna trust these outsiders? Yes, I will. I'll trust them with all my soul. Sure, saw my suspicions up until I saw them in person, but now I can tell. They're the real deal. Crazy as it sounds, you're dead serious about saving the world. Oh yes, I'm definitely glad I waited for them now. That's right, young Blanca. It's finally time for me to get serious too. Yeah, seems we got a few local fairies here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a couple too many for me. Fortunately, it looks like they're good-natured sorts. I'm sure they'll rescue the Chaldeans. In the meantime, I'll make my way back for now, and save our fateful encounter for another time. Good luck, Chaldean lass. I suggest you start by getting familiar with Britain's ambience. And one more very important thing. Whatever you do, don't let anyone know you're human. Why would you say that and can we hear you? I feel like you're not even talking to us.
Remind me, chat. Remind me when Morgan shows up. She's getting the Dr. Claw voice. I kind of like that voice. I feel like it fits Morgan. All right, hold up. I gotta get myself another drink real quick, and also use the bathroom. I will be right back. Woo.
Oh yeah, not tonight.
I know I'm not getting to Morgan. That's why I said remind me.
Yeah. Oh my god, indeed, next year. Lay, we got to the third platform thing. Yo, that nerd voice. So Mughal, I know you I mean I don't have to close my nose anymore. I think I kinda understand how he sounds without the closed nose. Also, he was talking so long, I was like, oh, I'm gonna I found myself running out of oxygen. I was like, oh, I wasn't even pinching my nose that much. It was just the monologue was just that long. I was running out of oxygen, which is crazy. I warned you. You did, but no, I'll just talk without. I'll talk without pinching my nose. I feel like I got the general gist of it. I got the gist of it. How about Burger King foot lettuce? Is that? Are we talking about porn names still? No voices. I don't. For Burger King foot lettuce for what? Because I'm already. Overon already has the voice. I'm not changing it. I don't know what Burger King foot lettuce. Burger King foot lettuce. That sounds really familiar. That sounds familiar. This isn't the first time we talked about Burger King foot lettuce, which is such a weird statement to say. Burger King foot lettuce. My Google. My Google must be like, girl, what is going on? My Google search is like, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, this Burger King foot lettuce. The wait, damn. Oh, okay, so I would say this out. If I could do this voice, I probably would do this instead, because this is great. Burger King foot lettuce. Burger King foot lettuce. Like I can't quite get it. Burger King foot lettuce in your Burger King burger. Foot fungus. That might be what you get. Like he has like it feels like it's something like really in his throat that I can't quite get that
What was that about throats?
quality. The burgers the Burger King foot lettuce dude. Like he wants me to voice that for Oberon, and I actually would do that for Oberon over the voice I'm doing now, but I can't quite get it. Like he just has such a way that I don't think I could do
He
his
has
voice
such
justice.
a magical voice. Yeah.
Fungus. Fungus. Like it's not like I feel like there's something in his throat, or like or somewhere deep in his nasal cavity. I can't quite get it. And then that's what you get. Turns out that's definitely what you get. A little photo into the side. And I let it a lettuce. That's actually funny.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see something. If I got this right. No. By the way, I feel like I should probably plug this more, but if you guys haven't joined the Discord, do join. Exclamation Discord if you're on Twitch, and it's in the description if you're on YouTube. We have a lot of stuff over there. It is I think, one of the longest lasting Fate Discords, so we have a shit ton of members, people you can meet up with, be friends with. We also have a ton of channels for other stuff, other mobile games, fighting games, all that stuff. So do join us. Do join us. I gotta get better at plugging. I was looking at the memes. I just say that now because I'm looking at the memes that MD Mad was sharing with me. I am enjoying the memes. Thank you for the hydration clips. Goes for you. Mosh! Mosh! Ooh, leaf bed. Let's go. It's me. Oh no, it's you.
In the diamond light. Sorry. Shit. What did you say the voice is gonna be for her? Do we have
Smug.
a voice for her?
I did a smug Merlin voice, and you said you wanted to do a smug voice for Castoria.
Oh yeah, smug. Right. I'm a smug voice.
I gotta see she on shorts.
Oh, good. You're awake. You don't seem to be injured, and I don't think your life's in any danger. But if you're hurting anywhere, please let me know. I still have a lot to learn, but I can at least perform basic first aid.
You're... Mush!
Just dies. That's it. She just fades. Oh. Right. That does sound like it's my name. One person over on cast story is a catastrophic idea. Okay. He said it's catastrophic. I don't like that. I think you should just say Castoria.
Who has more lines, Castoria or Oberon?
Oh, no, I want to do Oberon.
Alright, fine. Fine. But did I gotta do Castoria and Morgan?
Oh.
What's the worst combination? Castoria and Oberon or Castoria and Morgan? Chat. Hi, Amash.
Excuse me.
Oberon, Castoria. Fine, I will do Castoria.
Oh man, I just burped myself.
I will continue the trend of being sarcastic, or not sarcastic, smug. Phew, thank goodness. I was having trouble remembering who I am, too. So my name is Mosh, huh? I like it. It's short, it's soft, and it's unique. And hey, if you know my name, that must mean we're really good friends. I knew it. Anyway, good morning, Hermia. Do you know where you are right now? Where am I? Hermia! Your name is Hermia, right? I mean, that's what's on your name tag. Apparently we're all collapsed in the Nameless Woods. Do you know anything about the Nameless Woods? The fog is so thick in there that as soon as you set foot inside, you can never find your way back. The more lost you get, the more you forget, and eventually, you won't even remember your own name or who you are. Basically, it's a force of no return. One of the most dangerous fey domains in all of Britain. Wonder what it was that we're doing in a place like that. Maybe something really nasty happened to us. You know, like when everyone at your table orders ginger ale, but for some reason you end up getting salt water.
The fuck?
It's no use, I can't remember anything.
I hate the writing of this sometimes.
That's relatable.
Like when they try to do something to like relatable, hey, it's kind of relatable to like, I don't know, a giant android hitting Earth and everyone exploding, but then this one person, these two people make it out alive and then land on Mars and totally rebuild a whole new society. Yeah, kind of like that. It's relatable. Girl, shut up.
Alright, somebody's hating on Castoria.
No, it's
Thank
not
you,
Castoria. It's not Castoria. It's the writing. Because they do that often, and that's It's always been really stupid to me. That one.
Maybe it's a Japanese thing. Maybe that's a common Japanese trope.
I have to get a sound about it.
Yeah, I'm like, whenever you order ginger ale, they give you salt water instead. He's like, oh my god, all the time. Hermia, what's wrong? Why are you holding your head like that? Oh no, did you hit your head in the woods? You have a concussion or a fractured skull? Did we give Tristan a voice? We didn't give Tristan a voice.
Definitely had a voice from when we did.
Yeah, do you remember what it was?
Tristan. Oh no, it's not in our notes.
No, it's definitely not. That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah. Excuse me.
The saltwater ginger ale thing? I mean, they just mentioned it now.
I feel like he was Jamaican.
Also, he's perfect for you. Go for it.
Right. Like, I'm almost positive he was Jamaican. I think I may have not have voiced
I
him
feel
as
like
well.
it. Yeah, I feel like you were voicing him when he was Jamaican because now it's ringing.
Right. Jamaican. Okay. No, sir, it's nothing like that. I suspect it's simply that she don't know who she is. And not just herself. Me doubt she remembers you, me, or anything about this place. Me certainly can't. The only thing I do remember is that I serve her loyally. Even now, me know I would have no qualms about laying down my life to keep her safe.
God, it's no good. I can't remember.
Please don't strain yourself, my lady. I am Isalute best in class. No, wait, what?
I am Jamaican bacon. Jamaican me crazy.
Jamaican be crazy. No, wait, that's not right. Yes. Me remember. My name is Tristram. Me sure of it. Tristram. See? It's written right here in Old English on this name tag made from a leaf. Tristram best in class.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can barely make it out though.
Indeed. We know now that you are Hermia. I am Tristram and she is Mash.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very weird fucking chapter to read.
We can say with absolute confidence that we three are trusted companions who wound up stranded together.
Wow, you solved it, Tristram. Give me some skin. No. I wonder if I should just give her Masha's voice because it's no. What's Old English?
Oh, Tristram, I guess would be Old English.
Hey, up, Shirai. How you doing? So we don't know who we are, and we can't even remember where we came from. But we do know that there's something important we need to do. And we must have entered the Nameless Woods to accomplish it, in spite of the risk. I thought we were on a shore, but maybe it was a forest.
Correct. The only things that we know are that, even among my colleagues, I am a peerless genius, a masterful poet, and a peerless archer. I'm sorry, I can't tell you no more.
I see, but he doesn't know anything. What about you, Mosh? Well, it's pretty much the same for me as it is for you two. It kind of feels like I lost a lot of belongings. At any rate, what I do know is that we're all collapsed in the Nameless Woods, and some fairies from this village found us and brought us here. So the next question is, why did they do that? Are they slave traders? I think I've heard that's a big problem these days. Oh man, I don't want to think about it. But if that's what this village is for, then... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that design at all.
Ooh.
That is... screams... I'm gonna kill you.
I mean, it does, but
It's pretty.
but work. Yeah, right. I'm like, oh my god. Is this like a real character that's gonna be here, or is this gonna be?
I think this
fairy?
is I think this is generic fairy.
Okay. Hello. Are you all awake now?
But chat, feel free to correct us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry if I startled you. I heard voices, so. Anyway, the other said I could come and fetch you all. I mean, is it going to? Oh, spoilers. Okay.
All right, so then don't tell us.
Yeah, don't tell us. Never mind. I mean, it is going to be night soon, so you know. You know this person, Ermia.
Not at all.
I see. Well, I don't sense any hostile intentions from her. She seems good to me. She seems to me a good-hearted person, or rather.
She totally looks like a fairy from a fairy tale, right?
Can you still not move? In that case, we can talk later. Oh, but if I go back without you, everyone will scold me for being useless again.
Are you talking about the other fairies from this village? Don't worry, you can go back ahead of us. We'll be right there as soon as we're done talking. We'll be sure to tell the others you were the one who fetched us.
Then I was really useful this time. I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
Hey, what up, Noctis? How you doing?
Please come to the town square when you're ready. Everyone else is there. See you there.
Oh, great. I can't wait to go there. They're gonna, like, eat us or some shit.
Not a West Coast blonde bimbo. Oh my god. Did I really sound like a West Coast blonde bimbo? I mean, I'm kind of here for it.
Well, shall we see what's outside? Yeah, I guess we should. I'm still concerned that, but it doesn't look like she's staying in here will help anything. Besides, no matter what they ask us, we can honestly say we don't remember a single thing. At least we shouldn't be suspected of being from a bad city, or supporting the wrong queen or anything like that. Ha 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 ha. Certainly won't be a plot point later, I don't think. Oh, furry! Furry alert! Furry alert! Furry alert!
Cool. I love it. I like the hair design though.
We're getting Lostbelt 1 vibes.
Right.
Oh, yeah. These are the ones that almost died in the woods. God damn, I've never seen humanoids without wings before, I swear. What's the Wind Clan coming to these days? Fucking Legolas looking.
Please. Please don't lump us in with the likes of them. These Fae don't have so much as a hint of wing stumps. They must be criminals who had their wings torn off as part of their punishment. They probably came here while trying to escape Darlington.
Ah, pathetic. Just look at their twiggy little limbs. The only thing that would be good for is firewood. Ah, then maybe we ought to chop them up and make a good fire out of them. That'll brighten the night up. This is the full-on dark fairy tale kind of world.
Hold on. Let's hear what they have to say first. That's our rule, after all. You there. Where's your clan? Your names? Which city do you hail from? What is it you came here to Cornwall to escape?
I'm afraid we can't really tell you. The only thing we know is our names. We don't know where we came from or why we're here, or what our goal was. Nothing.
Are you kidding me? You don't even know which city you're from.
Oh, haven't even got a goal, huh? God damn, that's awful. It's terrible. Just ain't right. And here I was hoping we could get a nice ransom out of them. Guess there's only one thing left to do with them now, then.
Wow. You know, I feel like I can't wait till if you'll eventually find out that we are humans. As they all just become come deformed monsters and try to just kill us. Indeed. Now that things have come to this.
Yep, only one thing to do. Oh, that's wholesome. We'll just have to look after ourselves. You hear that, everyone? We got new friends.
It's giving whatchamacallit, Underworld.
I was thinking really old reference, but remember the you probably never watched it. It's the South Park episode with the happy fucking woodland animals, and they're all like happy-go-lucky and like, oh, we're having new friends, da, 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 da. And then like in the end of the episode you find out they're like Satanists and they're like sacrificing you, trying to sacrifice people to Satan. I feel like this is what that is. They're like, well, good thing you're not human, otherwise we would have had to sacrifice you to our god. Yeah, blood orgy.
I feel like I've seen that episode before. That premise sounds very familiar.
Yeah. New friends, this calls for a celebration! Here are all a bunch of nameless, worthless failures without anywhere left to live. We've been strung up, pelted with rocks, and before we knew it, we found ourselves here on the tippy top of the aisle. Nobody likes us. We'll all be gone by tomorrow. Even the queen herself won't come into the Nameless Woods we call home. So welcome, comrades, to Cornwall, the dead-end village. You guys must have had a hard life, right? You've suffered enough, right? We're all just a bunch of burnouts anyway. We might as well kick back, relax, and enjoy life here.
Not AKA Ohio.
Yes, welcome to Ohio. I don't think I could eat another bite. I can't believe the party they threw to welcome us is still going into the night. These fairies are so nice. I was also surprised to see what a good conversationalist you are, Hermia. You seemed a little unsure of yourself at first, but then you started talking to the fairies from both the Wind Clan and the Earth Clan without any hesitation. Even though everyone in Fairy Britain knows you're supposed to pick one to side with. Fairy Britain? Huh? You mean you forgot that too? Really? That's gonna be a problem. The Nameless Woods only makes you forget yourself. You should still be able to remember the customs you need to survive. At least that's what I heard. What about you, Tristram? Do you remember anything about Fairy Britain and the Land of the Fae? I guess you're in the same mode as Hermia then. Alright, I'll catch you two up. I don't know what a great deal about this world, but I've been at least taught the basics.
Hello, Boromia. Okay. Alright, everyone, quiet please. It's time to end today's festivities. I know how you all feel, but there's nothing we can do about nightfall. We'll just have to resume the welcome party tomorrow.
Yes, it just goes to show how time flies when you're having fun. Alright, everyone, let's head back to our homes. Right, later, Hermia. Later, Mosh. Later, Fae of the Few Word, Tristram. See that roof over there? That tent's yours. Go ahead and hide out there until morning.
You there. Show Hermia and her companions to their dwelling, won't you?
Hey, BZ Jones, thank you so much for the follow. Better hurry up. Knowing her, you'll just get even more injured if you take your time. Yeah, don't get carried away and start taking them down any side paths, got it? You do that, no one will be able to find you guys once you get there.
Yes, I know. I'll be fine. Thank you for giving me this job. If you follow me, everyone, I'll show you back to the tent that's become your territory.
I don't like that phrasing.
Right. Me neither. Well, good night. Don't worry, this tent may be a ways away from the town square, but it's well within the village. I promise you'll be able to relax and sleep without any forest animals coming in.
I just realized I never got her name. Okay, I'm sure you're both tired after talking with so many fairies. But I think we should finish our conversation from earlier before we go to sleep. Fairy Britain, as you can probably tell by the name, is the land of the Fae. You do know that much, right? Yeah, more or less. Good, and next we have a different kind of fairies. It would take hours to go into the details about the various types of fairies. But for now, let's just focus on the broader clans. Clans represent the land of Fae's different races. There's the Wind Clan, the Earth Clan, the Fang Clan, the Wing Clan, the Mirror... Oh, come on, you couldn't keep a consistent theme? The Mirror Clan, and the King Clan. Members of the Wind Clan, like Boromia, are humanoid fairies that look just like humans, basically. They're all very rational and peaceful, and they have excellent Fae markings. Members of the Earth Clan, like Onfim, are solid, stout, stocky humanoids.
I can go through them, are you, please?
They're the hardest working of all the clans, so we need their help to make roads and buildings. Members of the Fang Clan, like Doga, are basically wolves that live as one with the land. They love to fight, and they're very good at it. It's even said that we Fae folk wouldn't be here today if it weren't for the Fang Clan fighting for us. And the Wing and Mirror clans, well, there aren't many rumors about the Wing clans. I don't know very much about them. The Mirror Clan, I'm assuming they have wings and they can fly. The Mirror Clan used to be the most popular clan in all of Fae of Britain. But then, a few years ago, they disappeared along with their entire city. What about the King Clan? Do you really want to know, Herm?
Bitch, I asked.
Yeah, well, also... The King Clan is the biggest bunch of good-for-nothings in all the land. The only thing they ever make is trouble. Oh, it sounds racist. Even though there's only one of them left, she looks down her nose at all the other clans like she's so much better than us. I mean, who goes around bragging to a sweet, innocent country girl about how great her life is in the big city? Then there's those flamboyant clothes she wears, and all her servants are oh so cool planned for her future. I wish she'd just die.
Damn.
Damn, that's a good turn. Note to self, do not mention the King Clan around Mosh ever again. Sorry, that may have been not entirely been fair. Please, just forget what I said. The King Clan is kind of a special case, you see. There's really only one of them. She's also kind of a, well, protective queen bee type who welcomes anyone who serves her as King Clan member in their own right. If you ever have the misfortune of meeting her yourself one day, Hermia, you'll see what I mean. She's such a bitch. It's so obvious it's pretty much everyone's eyes. Everything about her, from the way she looks to the way she acts, just screams. Yikes.
Wait, did you add that?
Yeah, I added it in, but it just felt like naturally it should be there. I helped the writers out there. Yeah, she's a real piece of work. I'd better not even make eye contact or she'll ruin my whole life. On a different subject. Are you okay, Tristram? You seem on edge for a while now.
That's because I am. No, it wouldn't be a stretch to say I'm afraid. I haven't had a moment's rest ever since we went to the town square. The villagers may have seemed weak, even feeble to the two of you. But while I may lack my memories, I do know that they are to be feared merely by dint of being fearful. Even that fair girl who showed us the way to the showed us the way to the square holds some manner of mystic. They may not have said anything about it, but they have power far beyond any human. Just remember, it would be an easy thing for these fairies to slaughter us if they all decided to do so. Ah, how terrifying. Yes, she indeed showed us the way.
I guess you must have served in the military at one point, Tristram. I can't even imagine two fairies fighting each other. Maybe I could see it for one of the soldiers who serve in the Queen in her castle. But I was taught that fairies always resolve their differences through peaceful discussion, no matter what they may be. Well, I suppose there might be the occasional eccentric exception to the rule.
It's us.
Yeah, we're about to be the main exception to that rule. There wasn't a single fairy at the square who disliked us.
You may be right. I certainly didn't sense any hostility from them.
Of course, they're not dangerous at all. They're also peaceful. It's almost hard to believe. Forgive us, no more prayers. Close your eyes. There's not much fun time left. The veil has fallen. Extinguish the light. Hey, is ending. Farewell. This day too will end forever. Forgive us. Forgive us. Forgive us our sins. Why is there always some weird shit in every Lostbelt? It's too late to do anything. What happened?
It sounds like they're praying. Like it almost sounds like they're our Father.
Do anything now. Make sure everything is cleaned up. Hey, what up, Shirakami? Good morning. It looks like it's time for lights out now. Let's pick this up for tomorrow. I hate to do anything to upset them after you've been so welcoming to us. Sounds good to me. I'm pretty sleepy after all that food anyway. Let's see. This must be it. Oh, wow. It's one of those new glass lamps that are all the rage right now. There must be an Earth-Clan fairy or two from Norwich here. I'll have to track them down tomorrow. Anyway, good night, Hermia. Good night, Tristram. I was kind of worried when I first woke up, but I'm glad the two of you turned out to be good people. Good night, Ma! Why did you stop? What's that? You just didn't feel right saying it? I see. Well, that makes sense. Must be a very important name to you. It's okay, Hermia. These things happen. Okay, good night. For real this time. Yes, that certainly sets up a lot of crazy shit. I actually really like the setup for this chapter. I think this is
really cool.
Really interesting. And it leaves us at the perfect break point. Guys, yeah, nothing menacing at all. Thank you for joining us for the stream tonight. Really enjoyed this incursion into Lostbelt 6 a lot. We'll continue this again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you all then. Until then, have yourselves a good night. Peace.